Oh no, wait, that's Cody Rhodes.
Let's go.
Oh, he just started.
Oh my God! Why is he a superhero
You
now?
know, he's been like this for months. He turned into Stardust like 6 months ago.
Get Coughlin. We haven't watched in 2 months, and with that, hello.
He was like this. He was like this in the last pay-per-view. He looked like this. He does a character called Stardust now because his brother was Goldust.
Coughlin, all I do is make like fucking make like graphics for fucking people. I haven't watched TV in years. You know what I've watched?
You watched fucking TNA with me.
Well, no. How long ago?
That was last year.
That was last year.
That was
Oh,
even
I
a year
did
ago
watch
in those
WrestleMania.
cases.
Right, that's true. I did watch.
Caleb, you're like, I haven't seen TV since the aughts when the war was happening.
What?
Those were dark days.
What the hell are you rambling about?
Has the show started?
The show is
Yes,
it's been started.
I said hello. Like we've been bitching this entire fucking time. And it started.
Rambling here.
Is there anyone watching this?
Maybe, probably. Oh.
I hope so. Matt, you're on fucking watch duty.
Why am I on watch?
Can we put Matt on no duty whatsoever?
Well, somebody has to fucking
Can
watch.
I be on duty? Because I really have to go poops.
Okay, just go have a poo, Matt.
Somebody has to fucking watch. You know what? I'll watch the goddamn comments.
Success! The job has been not delegated to me.
I'm a black man.
Because, I'm sorry, Caleb.
Don't turn this into a race thing. You always, all you do, you turn everything into a race issue.
I will go look at the comments.
Yes, it is. Like, there we go.
Because I like you. But fucking, like, yeah, Caleb, that's history.
I'll do it because I like you. Oh, cheers, Matt. Thanks.
And it's perfect. Like Coughlin's here. He's fucking British, and he's European and fucking British. Like, that's pretty much like 90% of all fucking genocides right there is one of two groups.
Morte is there, by the way. He's if anybody.
And then the other fucking 10% is done by the group I am, the fucking American mutt.
This has gotten weird.
What are you talking about genocide for? What are you?
No, what are we doing right now?
Is this an indictment of this match, like Stardust versus R-Truth?
No, you could make an argument that the inaction of the governments of the world in the 1980s at the start of the AIDS epidemic was truly
Matt,
genocide.
shut up. Matt,
Remember, folks, donate and donate often. Madness, mayhem, and charity.
Matt, this is not This is not part. Is it still going? The show? I mean, not that we're going to dress.
Like you should still donate if it's not going.
It's like he's having a stroke.
Like talking to your granddad in his.
No, it's like I'm having an awesome.
This is what this is. Oh, I forgot to. Let me see. I forgot to tell Master Duck we were doing a thing or whatever today.
Yeah, did any of you pricks treat this out? I didn't.
You call us pricks. You call us pricks for not tweeting it out, and then
I didn't. All right. Well, I see R-Truth.
Oh, I'm the irresponsible.
I mean, this is
like you guys don't rely on
match,
which is funny because I'm the one who scheduled this.
Oh, Matt, it's so difficult, isn't it? It's so.
Well, it's not.
I thought me being black meant I was the one who was unreliable because
No, you have to be. No, you are reliable. You are reliable, but me and Coughlin through our fucking resent of you being more reliable than us just think you're unreliable and say you're unreliable.
I don't resent.
I'm talking in terms of like us being historical figures and us.
Matt, there is no historical context to this. In fact, this show happening, Matt, has reversed man's development. Right.
There's
5 million years from now, alien archaeologists will discover a fucking recording of this show and go, "Oh, this is how they ended up back in the sea with two fins and a fucking row of teeth," and that's back in.
Back in the sea. I love that.
Yeah, this is how human beings ended up going backwards. This was where it started.
We returned to our home. And
Well, honey, well, you know what? That's something Coughlin. Like, with the whole Aquaman shit, like in him in the new
I
Justice League
don't watch
movie.
Aquaman. I
No,
don't
no, I
know.
just thought of something. Like, well, I didn't
Oh,
think of it
brilliant.
just now,
Well,
but
tell me about it. Why don't you? Go on.
it's
he's
it's
going to anyway.
like Aquaman. Like, no matter what he does to anybody, you can always just be like, "Hey, Aquaman, you breathe fish shit all fucking day. That's all you do." Like, even if he beats you, you win on some kind of moral level because he breathes fish shit.
I don't know what Aquaman is. It's not a fucking thing I'm
It's in the name, Coughlin. Like, he's a man. He lives in
He's a
water.
waterman.
He's a waterman.
He's basically Superman if you just replace flying and laser eyes with living in water.
Sometimes Coughlin kind of reminds me of my mother or like some old person with the way he describes shit. He's like, so he's a waterman. Really?
Well, that's what it sounds like. Aquaman is waterman, isn't it? Aqua is just French for water.
He can telepathically control fish, and he can control water and form it into balls and hit people with water balls.
And I feel like Matt is
sometimes he has a hook hand.
Matt is
just in case you're wondering, ladies and gentlemen, R-Truth and Stardust is still happening. Let's carry on.
Is this the pre-show?
It's.
Is this the pre-show match?
This is the
yes, this is the
match.
pre-show
yes,
match.
Yes, it is.
I don't fucking.
This is a pre-show match. There's another one after this.
Why do they have two fucking?
Oh my god!
What happened to
fucking R-Truth just beat Cody Rhodes? That's a disgrace.
What happened to Unseen Perfidy? Why did he close his channel? Like, why are you asking us?
Yeah, this is wrestling time.
Well,
this isn't like fucking YouTube Truth Exposed.
Yeah, but why would you ask me, considering you know that I hate Rob?
It's like, hey everybody, here's the real fucking straight joke. You want to know why Rob left? Heroin, heroin, and the white slave ring. Like, he's really big.
I really don't know what you're talking about.
He's really big into fucking doing heroin and trafficking young girls. Like, that's what Rob does now. That's why he left YouTube.
I'm watching
YouTube Truth Exposed.
I'm looking at the comments in the chat room that I'm in, and someone just said Heyman versus Hitler, who wins? So they're clearly listening. Even the chat room I'm in are talking about genocide. It's something about watching a black man and a white man fight each other in a wrestling match that just creates.
Yeah, it really just brings out the worst in people. Okay, Coughlin, did I tell you what I'm doing to Bradley now just to fuck with him?
Rape him?
Who's
no,
Bradley?
Like, that's gross. He's my nephew. Remember how I told him, like, about Santa Claus and how Santa Claus frees slaves and shit?
This is unfortunate,
so now I'm teaching him conspiracy theories, and I'm acting like they're 100% true. Like, I taught him that, like, Obama's a reptilian, and that's why people hate him. It's not because of Obamacare or that he's black. It's because he's a reptile.
How old is your nephew?
Like 8.
Don't tell him shit. You know what? Whatever.
So you're basically brainwashing your own nephew.
Yeah, I think I'm going to teach him about... I'm not teaching about, like, 9/11 truth shit. I'm teaching him the fun conspiracies.
Matt, are you
fun conspiracies,
are
if
you
you will.
going to make your nephew into, like, a racist neo-Nazi? Is that what they...
No, like I said, I'm not teaching him, like, the horrible conspiracies. I'm teaching him the fun ones. The
nigger wishes to usurp the white man's power.
Look, you want me to tell my nephew the truth that people hate Obama because he's black and like most of the white people in this country are probably racist on some level? You want me to tell him that, or do you want me to tell him Obama's really a fucking lizard god?
Well,
I think the lie is better.
Tell him everybody's like...
Matt, you do realise you're walking straight into a you're walking straight into this could be quote mined and taken to prove that you're in favour of religious delusion and all this other stuff. You should teach him about 9/11 no plane conspiracies. if you want to teach him dumb stuff. They exist.
I don't want to go like truly evil shit. Like I want to just like stick with like David
No plane conspiracy is not truly evil. It's just beyond fucking insane. It's just they genuinely.
Isn't that the one where the towers were blown up, right? That's the no plane conspiracy.
The towers were blown up, and all the images of planes were superimposed and put in afterwards.
Oh no, I know what I'm gonna do. Because my littlest nephew Bryson, he's like only 2 now. But once he gets like 5 and shit, you know what I'm totally gonna teach him. I'm gonna be like, you know those pictures of Hulk Hogan fucking destroying the World Trade Center? I'm gonna be like, Hulk Hogan did this, and that's why he was banished from WWE to TNA.
You do make a very good uncle, because the thing about uncles is
I'm the funkle.
Uncles are supposed to be the ones that your sisters and brothers are their children. They'll look at them and say, I know Uncle Matt is fun, but don't you ever grow up to be like him. That's the uncle's job, is to be the worst. You're meant to be an anti-role model.
It's sad because my uncle was he was in the military, so he was super strict and shit all the goddamn time. Oh, but it's awesome too because whenever I didn't want to go to school and I had to stay with him, I would be like, "Yo, Uncle Wendell, I'm sick." He's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay." I'm like, "Can I stay home?" He's like, "Sure." There you go. That's literally how I love
Who would win? Also, Coughlin did eat the sauce.
Yes,
and he snorted it.
I ate it and snorted it, and I gargled it as well.
But Chad asks, who would win in a tag team match? Tommy Robinson and Thunderfoot versus Anjan Chowderly and Muhammad Hassan.
Well, I mean, Muhammad Hassan.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not. Well, I mean, first of all, Thunderfoot would be an advantage because he'd be partnered by a man who's 4'2". So. It'd be like an El Torito.
Oh my god, Thunderfoot and him could do the Cannonball special from X-Men. Thunderfoot just picks up Tommy Robinson
and just throw. Yeah, can't he just beat people with Tommy Robinson? Oh wait, we got a preview going on of Ryback and
Ryback and Bray Wyatt. Ryback's sort of. I mean, the problem is they've put Bray Wyatt up against Ryback just because they've got nothing else for Bray Wyatt to do. And the problem is it's the same storyline over and over again. Where Bray Wyatt comes.
Here's something. I don't think Ryback would be a bad fit to hang out with Bray for a bit. Maybe not join his cult. Maybe he's not I'm not 100% this cult shit. I like you, Bray. You're interested.
They've already reunited Eric Rowan and Luke Harper as a tag team.
Really? They've just.
But they're not with Bray Wyatt.
Well, no, they've been with Bray Wyatt for ages, but they're a tag team again.
Right, so they realize at least.
There's people. There have been rumors that they might be doing the Wyatt family again. I don't think they should.
I like Bray as his own agent. It's him just running around causing chaos. I think it fits him.
The problem is the storyline is the same thing every time. It's him.
Yeah,
he does these nonsensical promos where he goes, "Now look at my toes and they wiggling."
Yeah, and then he always
put my socks on and the toes wiggling still. The socks are still on.
He also always loses. I know he doesn't have to win everything.
Someone just put. They're still talking about Hitler in this chat room. I mean, and someone just put. They should have the elimination gas chamber match.
But it's at a certain point with him, just he kind of doesn't become a big threat anymore because it's just he's just constantly losing.
Yeah, well, I mean this is.
I guess him beating Undertaker gives him a little juice.
He didn't beat Undertaker.
Oh yeah, he didn't beat I forgot.
But the thing is, he's still got. That's kind of they've kind of just. They never really addressed him losing to Undertaker. He just sort of came back and just started talking, doing weird promos again, and no one knew who he was.
It's just they completely rolled that.
I can feel the universe with my
Yeah,
phone.
I can smell the
See, I just like I get what Kalis is saying, because yeah, I do like Bray Wyatt on his own, because he is kind of a fun, just like creepy dude throwing monkey wrench. Because he is interested in the world of like WWE, because he's a villain who's not motivated by the title. He's not motivated
And
about
he's
being
independent.
on top.
Yeah,
He's got his own weird fucking shit. So
They are
that's
currently
interesting.
they are currently interviewing Sheamus the Ginger Cock.
But like they did fuck up breaking up the Wyatt family too early.
Yeah, but there was nothing
Like they
to do.
should
There
have
was
at
nothing to do.
least.
But I mean, it's like with the thing about the White family is they were around at the same time as the Shield, and that was when it was big. And it's kind of like when the Shield broke up. It's like, what's the point in having the White family?
They could have kept the Shield and the Wyatt family
Here's something interesting.
together.
Hayes said, I like Bray, don't get me wrong, but I'd have liked to see him get some wins. The only person he went over was Dean Ambrose, and Ambrose should have gotten a win in that feud, in my opinion. I agree with that.
I think Bray Wyatt. The thing is, Bray Wyatt had to win that feud because they were setting him up to fight Undertaker, so they had to make him more legitimate. So they had to really have him.
Oh my God, he does look like a ginger penis. Holy shit!
No. Well, the thing is, it's because Terry Taylor was the Red Rooster, so I think Sheamus should be the Ginger Cock. That's what he looks like. He's got.
Okay, that is something I have seen. I've seen Ginger, like not Ginger.
Oh
I've
God,
seen fucking
Ginger
Sheamus's.
a little bit.
I've seen Sheamus's like new outfit and his new pub.
I think Sheamus
It's not bad.
I think Sheamus has been really good since he's come back. He's been a heel, and he's been.
Like Sheamus, like I get why he gets shit, but like he's not as bad as a lot of people
No, he's
say
not bad
he
at all.
is.
The problem
is he's Triple H's friend. And
no, it's not even that. It's not even that. He's got the same problem Alberto Del Rio had. He's very good in the ring. He's very good at wrestling, but he's just boring. And when he was a face, he was just because the thing about Sheamus is when I've seen him interviewed, he doesn't come across as a very likable guy. He comes off very smug and up himself, and very arrogant.
Yeah,
and he comes across as one of those guys who thinks he's funny, and everyone laughs along with him, but it's not because they think he's funny.
It's not like Batista or Randy or like where it's like, yeah, these guys seem like they're okay dudes.
Yeah,
Whereas the thing about Sheamus is that he needs to
even Triple H, like you hear interviews with Triple H and shit.
Yeah, because Triple H plays along and he comes across as somebody who's genuine. Where Sheamus comes across.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't fucking go into like a business deal with Triple. Well, maybe I would.
Oh God,
like,
Matt, have you heard that Jim Cornette has joined Global Force Wrestling?
Oh, I haven't. That's literally,
I'm
looking for. That is the first fucking thing I've heard about global wrestling.
No, they've got quite a lot. They've got quite a lot of people now. They've just announced their first 2 events. But I'm looking forward to in a couple of years when we get to hear Jim Cornette ranting about how it all went to rat shit and none of it's his fault.
Oh God, yeah, and he fucking starts talking about Oh God, yeah, that would be awesome.
Every fucking go, it's like WWE. He rants about them. It was Ring of Honor, TNA. It's all fucking none of it.
I do like Jim Cornette, but like Smoky Mountain Wrestling, that was Smoky Mountain Wrestling was at least 80% of his faults. Sorry, Calix.
I will not be contaminated. Who the fuck is this?
And like even though like I'll say it, I don't know what it is about Smoky Mountain Wrestling. It's just it appeals to the heck in me. I really fucking like it, but
I think it appeals to that part of you that wants to fuck goats and maybe.
The pre-show just died here.
We got some interesting fucking chats going on in our fucking chat. Let me see. Sheamus is a hit. Hazenberg. Sheamus is a heel. Is way better than face Sheamus, who was absolutely god awful.
Yeah, he was just boring. Yeah, he was just a boring cunt.
Heel Sheamus is just awful.
The only time Sheamus was fun.
Wait, hold on. I wish WWE would treat wins and losses as if they mean something.
I think with Sheamus the problem was I don't like it whenever they bring someone new in and then they put a title on them right away.
Oh yeah.
I think
because it's downhill from there.
And
I think it kills them right away. They did it with fucking with Drew McIntyre. They brought him right in, just gave him the Intercontinental title right away. And with Sheamus, he won the WWE title after 6 weeks.
I mean, let's be honest. They pretty much did it with everybody who entered the company between like 2005 to 2000.
Because they're struggling to look for somebody who can carry the company.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't. The thing is, it's like they've done it with Paige in a way. I mean, Paige has done well to stay where she is, but I mean, she's now a 3-time Divas champion already. She's only been going like a year.
I wonder if you were to like.
You know what's really pissing me off? Like,
I wonder what would happen if you were to stand like Paige and R-Truth next to each other. Would it literally be like night and day?
It would be like one of those sort of magic eye photos. Like
oh yeah, Lamore. We would be the worst like fucking radio casters for a fight because like we're not even talking about that shit. We're just like
because no fight's happening at the moment. There's no fight going on.
It's basically just a bunch of commercials.
Also,
the dissension has just come to the ring.
Because good fucking segue. We still haven't figured out because you still haven't explained where everything still stands. So is the tag division still fucking a joke?
No, the tag division is quite good. New Day.
Okay, so it's actually kind of getting better.
Wait, so is Blue Day still?
No, they're heels now, and they're really good. They're really good now.
Nice. I want to see that now.
So
they're really good now because everyone just chants "New Day sucks" and stuff. So they just turn them heel.
Here's the big question, Kofa, because this
wait,
is the
are they good heels though?
Yeah, they're good heel. They're sort of playing the part of the heel who thinks they should be good, you know.
Alright,
they're basically doing what Bo Dallas was trying to do.
Oh god, Axelmania has just come to the ring and he's got like a blonde wig on and a mustache.
That's really sad. You know what? That's sad. Like that Bo Dallas just fizzled when he came on the main roster.
It would be interesting if like Bo Dallas hooked up with Blue Day and became like their token white guy.
Well, no, there's a funny thing. There's a funny thing with.
Oh my god, he could totally be like their Owen Hart.
Well, no, there's things about because there was there's sort of like rumors that maybe they might be doing something where they put Wyatt and Bo Dallas together in some way. Because
you know what? I said that. Like, I think I said that when like I found out they were brothers and shit. And I think Liam said they would never do that. I was like, they might because they might run out of ideas.
Liam is a pessimistic ass. Liam is a pessimistic ass motherfucker. He always shit like
because I was like, they might run out of ideas with Bray because there's only so much shit you can do with like.
I think it's more to do with running out of ideas with Bo Dallas. Really, they've never really done anything with him. So.
But also, like,
okay, fine.
Sorry, like we're all talking over each other. I just want to ask one question, and I'll be quiet for a bit.
Matt, you always talk over us, Matt.
I know, but I just want to be quiet for a bit. And I want to ask one question. So, like, where me and Caitlin's last left off, like, they basically were trying to breathe life into the lesser tier belts, the IC,
yes.
the US.
Daniel Bryan isn't the IC champion anymore. He had to give up the title because he's injured. And,
yes, I saw that, and I was like, oh, look at that. Who called that fucking shit? He wasn't ready to come back.
Well, it doesn't mean he wasn't ready to come back. It meant he's just been injured again. I mean, he's got a concussion. I mean, you can't say that he wasn't ready to come.
I thought he had another neck. I thought.
No, it's not that. It's not that at all.
Okay.
They don't actually know. I think they're playing up to I think they know because people like him so much. They play up to the things about whether he can come back or not because they want to make it what they want. Because that's his thing. Is people sort of sympathise with him, but I think they should. I think they're missing a trick if they don't bring out a Daniel Bryan T-shirt that says "Eat, sleep, vacate the title, repeat," because he's now done it twice in a row.
Eat, sleep, vacate the title, repeat.
So how's the US title going?
Well, that's been good because every week on Raw, they've been doing a thing where John Cena. It's called the John Cena US Open Challenge, basically, where he basically comes out and just like anyone.
It's kind of like the hardcore, like 24.
No. It's not that at all. He comes out every week and he says like he says anyone in the back can come out and have a match. And he's had a fight with Sammy. He's fought Sami Zayn and had a really good match with him. He's fought Wade Barrett. He had a fight with Neville.
I like that. I like that idea.
And that's it's been one of the highlights. Well, there is that. Well, they brought back Elimination Chamber at the end of this month. It's going to be like a special network pay-per-view, and they're going to put the IC belt, and they're going to have the first ever tag team Elimination Chamber. They're going to have they're going to do that.
This
So
is so off topic, but I gotta say I do like the Ascension's outfits. Actually, they're kind of
So
cool.
yeah, but that's
it
all you
sounds
can
like
really say. They are rubbish. You see.
so it sounds like, and like I'll say I haven't watched the product, but it sounds like it's gotten better.
Which means that Matt can now watch it, and I don't have to hear him bitch incessantly about
I'm
how
not paying for the network again. The network was a shitty fucking product.
the network is not
How,
a shitty product.
how is the network doing?
You didn't have your redneck
It's only
fucking ass
$10,
wrestling.
Matt.
What's wrong with you?
It's only $10. You can't really complain, can
You
you?
got all you get all of
Look,
the
Kalins,
you get
you agree with
Matt,
me?
Matt, hold on, Matt. You get all of these programs and you get access to all of this content. Just because they don't have Redneck Power Hour, that is like Smoky Mountain Wrestling.
It's not just Smoky Mountain Wrestling. It's not
not fucking mean. It's a bad deal. Matt, you need to get the fuck over that.
Kalins, it's not just Smoky Mountain Wrestling. It's
Oh,
the fact that they went.
I
It's
bet
the
Matt
fact
would
that
buy a Cesaro network if they had one.
it's the fact that like it's the fact that they didn't have any of the fucking Nitros, any of the they barely had any of the fucking Raws. They barely had any of the fucking SmackDowns. I hate
content. Matt, they're not going to
fuck that. They don't need to add fucking content. They
They're not
own
going to
fucking everything.
If they put all the content on right away, they've got nothing to advertise afterwards, have they?
Bro, they have a bajillion fucking things. That's like saying Netflix sit down.
Matt, wait the fuck up. So the corporate so the authority shit and the corporate Kane thing, that's still a thing?
Yeah.
So the authority. Okay.
Is Kane retiring yet?
No.
Oh.
So the authorities, I like the authority. I thought it was a good angle. I thought it was a good successor to
the thing is, recently,
I figured he would be retiring this year because that'd give him enough time to run for some fucking state house or something in 2016.
I think the authority was a great successor to the corporation. It's just that I haven't watched it, and so I think it was executed fairly well.
It's not really a successor to the corporation because it's just McMahon Helmsley 2.0, isn't it? It's just the McMahon Helmsley era thing again that we already had.
Maybe.
Yeah, the problem is the corporation have more they did more things with all their that's kind of the thing though with the Attitude Era. The one thing I love about the Attitude Era, even though honestly the Attitude Era was a shit in hindsight, was everybody had they had a little something to do. Everybody did.
It wasn't shit in hindsight, was it? I mean, it was. I don't know if we would say it was shit in hindsight.
Let's be honest. A lot of the Attitude Era, it's
well, there's a lot of dumb. Well, yeah, but there's a lot of crap probably. But you can't say
everybody.
Shit. I mean,
Ken Shamrock was always doing something for the corporation.
I don't really think it's fair to call it shit because there was a lot of things. Yeah, there was some crap.
Okay, maybe
there were a lot of
not
feuds and shit that happened that made.
Okay, maybe not shit. Interesting. But not as great as a lot of people painted it.
Well, yeah, because
but I mean, isn't wrestling full stop? I mean, isn't wrestling all about revisionist history? I mean, it's just rewriting. I mean, in 10 years' time, the young fans who are watching this now will probably look back and they'll only see the bits that make it look good. They're not. You're not gonna hear about naked Midian from the Attitude Era.
It's always the rose-tinted glasses shit because everything always looks better when you were younger than it actually does.
And also, you can do it with wrestling because wrestling's fake.
This is why Matt can't get the fuck over the fact that Dragon Ball Kai is superior to Dragon Ball Z. I'm sorry.
It's not
I don't know either of those things. This is where I get old again.
Have you seen Daredevil on Netflix?
Oh my God, we're going into this shit again.
Have I seen what?
Well, Mort brought it up, and it reminded me of
Daredevil. No, I haven't watched it. I've heard a lot of people. I've said this before. I'm not a superhero person.
Look, I will say this: if there's one thing I like as a superhero person, that I'm you can watch this. It doesn't matter if you're a superhero person. It's just do you like movies like The Raid and like Old Boy and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like Old Boy. Yeah.
You will fucking love Daredevil then, because it's basically just that. Like he dresses.
No, Matt, don't fucking compare it to Old Boy, because you get the same shit that happened to myself and Nick. Every time you.
Well, I'm not saying in terms of like it's gonna blow your mind like Old Boy,
yeah,
but it's like it's just
Matt,
a bunch of dudes.
Matt, you know the best fucking way to compare Daredevil? It's like it's gritty and it's basically what the Nolan films were trying to go for. Gritty and realistic fights.
Well, that's not going to help like a lot of people, because like a lot of people like think the Nolan movies are crap.
Yeah, but no, they aren't. The Nolan movies are considered
at least the third movie,
the sacred cow of a. They're considered.
Matt, you're a guy who said that the Batman and Robin film with George Clooney was better than all the Nolan films.
It fucking is.
Yeah.
I will stand by that.
I'm just saying, Matt. Like, you set these really weird standards and shit. It's not like Old Boy. The best thing I would say is that it basically is a more realistic take on the Nolan film.
Yeah, I mean, to say it's like Old Boy, I mean, you got to remember Old Boy is like my favourite film ever. So if you're saying that, then...
Alright, well, like it's in the same vein of just like it's a dude. He's in a corrupt ass fucking city, and all he's got is his fucking fist, and he knows how to fight. He knows how to fucking punch a motherfucker.
What the fuck?
Okay. Well,
I'd say this: at least watch the first 2 episodes, and then after that, you can be like, eh.
Well, I will try and give it a look-see when I.
Okay, so wait, is Randy like a heel? Because I love Randy.
No, Randy's a face.
Damn it!
This is 3 faces. It's still 3 faces. This is 3 faces against Seth Rollins.
Is Randy at least kind of like? He's kind of a bad guy, but he's ultimately a face because he's fighting other heels.
No. I mean, no, because Seth Rollins is no, he's been good a lot. He's been good,
okay,
I think. But Seth Rollins is the only heel in the main event. Even Roman Reigns. I mean, the last pay-per-view they did, Roman Reigns and Big Show had probably the best match on there, and Roman Reigns has actually been getting a lot better since then. So even then he's been. Even Roman Reigns has been improving a lot, I think.
Alright, so basically it's something that everybody can enjoy. The product is getting better, basically.
Well, I think it's one of those things. It's like there's loads of. It's the same every week. It's like there's probably if it wasn't 3 hours long, it would be a lot better.
Yeah.
But someone just put John Cena is fighting in an I win match.
Alright, my fucking question. We gotta fucking get the channel back on top, you know?
They really need to just get rid of that 3rd hour of Raw.
We need to get the channel back on track. Fuck that.
What?
Because we can have some good all this shit is going to waste, because the only time we're gonna all this good shit is going to waste.
Well, in all fairness, you know, the fact that neither of you watch wrestling is.
I watch wrestling. I'm gonna start watching again because I hate Rusev though. Like, oh my fucking god. But
it's getting good, and then I'll be honest. Like, I watch fucking. Here's the problem. I do watch wrestling, but I watch like fucking Lucha Underground and fucking Dragon Gate and like New Japan Pro, and it's hard to talk about those.
One of Global Force Wrestling's, one of the people who's joined up is Scott Hall. That gives you some.
Oh my god! Yes, we have to watch fucking Global Force because it's hard to talk about shit like Dragon Gate and New Japan Pro and fucking Lucha Underground because they're fucking good. Like, it's like they're consistently good. So it's like, God damn it.
We're not meant to be talking about just wrestling, how shit wrestling is.
I can get back to watching this shit though. Are you talking Japanese or American Old Boy? Oh yeah, it's like the American Old Boy.
There is no There is no
Pants,
American Old Boy.
I will
There is
fucking
no-
put a cigarette out in your fucking eye if you
Do
ever
you know what?
fucking
Do you know what the best thing? Do you know,
compare Daredevil to
I'll
I
American
say
will,
Old
this.
I,
I'll
I
say this
will
about the American Old Boy.
I will strangle your hick ass until your eyeballs pop out.
You
I
know
will
what?
say
You
this. I
might.
will say this. I will say this about American Old Boy. At least they didn't go with what the original plan was, which was to have Nicolas Cage as the main guy.
No, that might have made it better because if it was crazy,
I mean,
if it,
don't get me wrong. I love Nick Cage. I think
well, see,
I think
here's
he's
the thing.
brilliant. Right, but
It depends on which Nick Cage it would be, and
no,
like
no,
with
no.
how
I just like
shitty.
I just like Nick Cage as a person. I think he's great because he's a nutter and he just doesn't give a shit. He does what
Well,
he just.
here's
He
the
just
thing with Nick Cage performances. There's two types of Nick Cage performances. There's fucking him just being crazy, like, and
that's
that's
what you
like the
want.
Wicker Man. Yeah, that's the Wicker Man. That's
No, no, no.
Daredevil.
When you think of
Not
Nick
Daredevil.
Cage, when I think of Nick Cage being crazy in a good way, I think of like leaving Las Vegas and
What about
And then there's
what
bad.
about driving while angry?
and then there's
Has
and then
anyone seen that?
there's and then yeah, drive angry. Drive angry is fucking amazing. But
and
like, and then
Raising
there's
Arizona and stuff like that. You know, he's good. He's good in that.
well, no, Raising Arizona. That's the outlier because that is just Nicolas Cage being just a phenomenal fucking actor.
Mm. But
That's
that,
like
but that's
it's
what
like
that's the. But I don't care. I mean, everyone always goes on about the crap he does. I'm like, yeah, but that's because he doesn't give a fuck. He's offered work and he does it. You know, he likes just doing films and he doesn't give a shit. You know, he doesn't.
yeah.
It's not
But
his
that
career.
leads to the other
But the thing
problem.
is, you know, with Nick Cage, it doesn't matter how much crap he does. He will do a film once a year that's actually it's really
Yeah.
good. And then
Well, the problem is the other performance that Nicolas Cage will do is where it's a boring ass fucking movie, and Nicolas Cage is like, "Oh man, I signed on to a real clunker. I don't give a shit." Have you ever seen The Sorcerer's Apprentice? It was a Disney movie. Like Disney was trying to make a Harry Potter franchise, and Nicolas Cage was basically their like Dumbledore or like Gandalf character.
I've heard of that. The sorcerers. I've heard
And
of.
like it sounds awesome, doesn't it? Like Nick Cage basically playing a crazy ass fucking Gandalf type wizard dude, and he's so fucking goddamn born in it.
I've heard of that though, man.
And it's because the script basically gives him nothing to do because he's only there to basically be like, you gotta do this, kid. I don't even remember the kid's name.
You
like,
gotta do this, kid.
you gotta do this, Harry Potter stand-in.
But he reminds me. It's a bit like Jim Carrey. You watch Jim Carrey has done some awful fucking films,
Yeah.
but then he will occasionally come up and just do something like I mean, one of his most underrated films I think is I Love You, Philip Morris.
Yeah, Wild at Heart 2, that's the other one with Raising Arizona, where, like, I'll throw that into a third category of just, like, that's Nick Cage, brilliant fucking actor.
Mm.
Where it's like, it's not really him, it's not because he's being
but
crazy.
the thing I like about him is he's got a sense of humor about himself. Like, he doesn't mind people making fun of it. Like,
Thinking about it, like, in terms of Coen Brother movies, like, Nick Cage's character in Raising Arizona is like not the craziest character that's been in a Coen Brother movie.
But even when he's in crap films, and sometimes he's good. It's like that thing. What's it called?
The Bad Lieutenant.
No. Bad Lieutenant's a good film. I think.
That's the thing. Like that movie. Like I thought it was going to be shit because the old like the original Bad Lieutenant is
exactly.
That's why
a lot of people don't like it. Is because it's.
And then I saw it, and it's just like, oh my god, this is fucking amazing because it's like, and I think it's like they should have played it up.
Dolph Ziggler and Sheamus are having a match while we're talking about Nick Cage films.
Like fuck Dolph Ziggler, that is Matt.
And in the chat, they're not talking about Adolf Ziggler.
Adolf Ziggler. Now they're talking about the Spanish table and how it like the rest in peace. Wild at Heart was a great Nick Cage film. That's what we're talking about, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, we're talking about Nick Cage here, folks.
Oh my God! Like next to Sheamus, Ziggler looks black. Holy shit!
I want to really. Have they shown Paige and Sheamus yet?
Somebody in the chat says Sheamus was gay. Fuck fingers. Wait, I want to read this.
Someone's just written fingers in the pooper.
Noodle legs. Noodle legs. If you think the Spanish announce table is gonna break, right, rest in peace. Matt, you need to watch this. This is amazing. This chat is amazing.
Bro, wrestling chat rooms. Don't make jokes about Benoit.
Oh my God!
Oh, they hate us.
Oh God! We had that when we walked past. When we was in the queue waiting to go see Raw a couple of weeks ago. We were in this queue and then we walked past this big beam. And there's this news hanging off it, and I just went, look, there's a Chris Benoit tribute.
Someone said, wait, Benoit is coming back tonight?
Wouldn't that be amazing?
That's one of the most wrongest wrestling memes I've ever seen. It was when that lad Connor, he pinned Triple H in the ring, and it's him pinning Triple H, and then the next meme down is Chris Benoit with a Money in the Bank.
Alright, this is gonna make no sense because I know neither of you two read the Inhuman fucking comic going on right now at Marvel. So none of you are gonna understand this. But
wait, Matt, there's an Inhuman comic? Wait, for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Or...
No, just in general. But this is what I'm about to say is going to be a reference to, because this is something that happens in the
So you're about to make a reference to something that no one else in this chat room...
Well, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. I just want to preference it. Wouldn't it be great if Undertaker, when he retires and shit, he's just standing in the middle of the ring, and then all of a sudden, Chris Benoit, fucking flying headbutts his way out of Undertaker's fucking body, and it turns out hell was inside the Undertaker.
Because some Inhuman had hell named Legion had. It was either Legion or Lineage, Matt, wasn't it?
Lineage.
Lineage had hell inside of him or something.
He had the Inhuman version of hell inside of him. That was his power.
Oh my God! Someone in the chat room here on the feed was just talking about Nicolas Cage.
What? Maven, oh my God! I love this guy. Maven returns.
Do you think all these people are secretly listening to us because we seem to be influencing the chat? Everything we talk about.
I love this guy. Maven returns tonight. That's what this.
You are all subscribed to Napalm the Usurper. Because I finally got over 1,000 subscribers, and I'm like, I want to.
It's like the 17th time you've done that, isn't it?
Maybe, I don't know, but
I like the fact I went on your channel. I went on that channel yours about a month or so ago, and I haven't done it in ages. I like the fact that now your most viewed video nearly ever is your fuck Russia video.
Yes,
it's amazing.
People hate Russia. That's what I found out.
Dead wrestlers are disgusting. I had a great joke about Owen Hart. It's because remember when? Do you remember when there was that? I think it was when. It was the last wrestler, Ultimate Warrior died, and they had there was Fox News had all that thing, and they were listing wrestlers who died, and one of the wrestlers they listed was Owen Hart.
Yeah.
And it was about they said that he died of drugs, and I said, well, in all fairness, he was coming down from a very big high when he died.
Not much.
It doesn't top Booker T's cock up that he made a couple of weeks ago about Owen Hart. Anyway. Did you remember? Did you remember that? Did you see that one?
He just mentioned Owen Hart. And
but they were talking. You know how Neville, Adrian Neville's nickname is the man that gravity forgot, and they started comparing during a match. JBL made a comparison between Owen Hart and Neville, and he said, and Booker T said, well, Owen Hart was good, but he didn't defy gravity. And he didn't realise. He had to apologise. He didn't realise what he would say. That's good old Booker T, though.
That's fucking amazing.
He said, well, Owen was good, but he didn't defy gravity.
Yeah, he did. To be fair. it's horrible, but
Well, in
like
fairness,
it's true.
JBL made a bit of a fuck up because he was during a match. He likes to refer to Luke Harper as like a walker, right? He says he looks like a zombie from and when Luke Harper does that dive out of the ring, JBL said he dived out of that ring like a zombie Eddie Guerrero, right? Not thinking that it was like not realizing, meaning so he looks like a zombie and he dived like Eddie Guerrero, not like a zombie version of
Caleb, I know there's an RPG maker. Is there a fighter maker? Because we should make like a wrestling game that's all dead heroes.
Yeah, it is. It's a
I mean, that's all dead wrestlers. Why did I say heroes?
Didn't you say you were going to buy the role playing game, the wrestling role playing game that was on Amazon?
We were gonna play that shit, weren't we?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I should buy that.
We're going to, it's called Mugen, by the way, Matt. It's massively popular. But yeah, we should play that, though.
I know about Mugen. Well, I guess Mugen would work.
Yeah, Mugen is made for that, Matt.
Someone's describing the thing that said Booker T defeated Goldust. That was R-Truth and Stardust. Then Legion of Doom defeated the Mega Powers. That was essentially. And now we've got Billy Gunn versus
Sheamus. Oh my God! Like, look at.
That's unfair. That compares Dolph Ziggler to Billy Gunn.
I think Sheamus is eating out like.
No, well, the last match they had. The last match they had at Extreme Rules was a kiss my ass match where the loser and Sheamus lost it to Dolph Ziggler, but he didn't kiss his ass. He gave him a low blow and then shoved his ass in. Sheamus shoved his ass in Dolph Ziggler's face. So that's what that's a reference to.
That's fucking. What's up, Matt?
Just ew.
What?
People say wrestling fans are homophobic. They're just cheering that another man shoved his bum in another man's face.
Like, clearly wrestling fans only love homosexuality when it's very rough and aggressive. Like, and very, very visceral.
Yeah. I only like it when it's prison, sort of.
It's prison.
like when it's man on man, like prison shower room rape, it's okay.
I think Sheamus's like mohawk is starting to like.
No, he needs some Elmer's glue on that shit, doesn't he?
His mohawk is starting to wilt.
Hashtag Elmer's glue.
What's up, Matt?
Yeah, it really does look like a fucking, like, you know when a kid like has like soap in their hair?
Yeah.
And like little kids
he needs some Dax wax on that. That's what I used to use when I had a mohawk years ago. It's like really stiff. Like literally I could sleep.
That's what Sheamus looks like. He looks like a little kid in the bathtub with like a bunch of soap in his fucking hair.
Are there any more comments? Yeah, has there been any more?
On here? After we started talking about
After we started talking, did the Nicolas Cage debate?
Like, we have literally lost 5 people since we started talking about Nicolas Cage.
Well, fuck them.
That is what happened. Like, Hazenberg left. Like, everyone has left since we started talking about Old Boy.
Good.
Like, we have eliminated our audience just by talking about Old Boy. And Nicolas Cage movies. Let me see, hold on. Rocky Mountain Tar Heel. Then again, maybe it's because maybe like some people got offended that I called Smoky Mountain Wrestling the Redneck Power Hour. So
yeah, some people like that.
We don't want Smoky Mountain fans watching us. It's bad enough having to listen to Matt fucking wax lyrical about.
To be fair, there's like maybe
thumbless
3
cousin
of us.
fuckers.
Press nothing if you love to get a rib job from the great Khali. I want this audience as our audience.
Well, then we need to broadcast it, but we can't do that because we'll get flagged.
It's not
Isn't
big.
it sad about like Khali, like
It's not big. It's not big.
Like right after becoming an American citizen.
Wait, you know what we should do? That we should just read these. Let's see. It's not Big Show. It's Fat Show. Ziggler cockroach mode is going on.
Press shut the fuck up if press 1 is fucking dumb. Press nothing to shut the fuck up.
Dragon Ball Z memes. Press. This is hilarious.
Why is there a nothing? Someone just asked, why is there a nothing key?
Look at Sheamus backing up the rope for Ziggler. Oh my god, like, this really looks like a scene in, like, a prison rape right now. Like, you have, like, Ziggler on the floor, and then Sheamus is just standing over him.
All sweaty and shiny.
What's up, Matt?
Huh? I forgot.
Someone's asking, is Hogan... Someone came in earlier and said that Hulk Hogan choked on his hair, his spray tan, and someone just asked, is Hulk Hogan really dead?
I actually have a theory that Hulk Hogan's completely bald.
Oh, Dolph Ziggler is bleeding. That's
Oh wow!
It's like, if you look at Hulk Hogan's hair, it's like
Dolph Ziggler is bleeding. Attitude Era confirmed.
it's like if you look at Hulk Hogan's hair, it's impossibly perfectly cut. It's like it's so perfectly cut. It's like there's no way
He's bald,
human
man.
hair. I know. So what I'm thinking is he's actually wearing like the fucking Hulk Hogan headband shit that you can buy from the WWE store with the fucking Hulk Hogan skull already in it.
I think Sheamus is just about to win.
Like, it's sad. It took. How long has this match even been going on?
It's been 20 minutes, yeah.
Holy shit!
Sheamus has just won. Yeah.
Matt, are you even watching this?
I went back to Clicker Hero for a moment.
Really?
I'm going to watch. Look, I'll pay attention when it's the main show. I don't fucking give a shit. Even though I like Sheamus. He's funny Dolph
It's been
Ziggler.
the main show for 20 minutes.
This is wow. Like Ziggler, fucking Ziggler,
And Sheamus are part of the main show. Yes.
Why would they not be on the main show, Matt? Do you think there's been 3 pre-show matches?
There were 2 pre-show matches. Why wouldn't there be 3?
Why would Ziggler be on the pre-show?
Why would Ziggler and Sheamus be on the pre-show? It just makes
no.
Matt just wants Cesaro to be in every match.
I gotta read this. No homo, but I would suck Dolph's dick any damn week.
That's not no homo. That's half those standards.
What match is it? Okay, yeah, but
are they gay?
Matt, you gotta watch this shit now because it's amazing.
I am watching it.
Are you? What's happening right now, Matt?
I'm clicking back on it.
What's on? What's on?
Matt, it takes
it's
1 second.
Loading.
It takes 1 second to click on a fucking browser.
I
Matt.
clicked on it.
Brett Keane.
Look, I closed it because I thought Sheamus and Ziggler was a fucking pre-show match because I don't like
Why would it matter?
fucking.
Kane is now talking.
Alright. Let me see.
Look, Kane, we all know that tonight is a huge night for you and for me.
Matt, can you turn your fucking speakers down?
I think that's Caitlin's. I'm still loaded up because my internet's fucking slow.
Alright, Seth.
Someone just put Bret Hart's a 4 out of 10.
Kane is going to help him. I thought Seth was already in league with the Authority, though. Is he not?
Maybe? I don't know. Like, alliances in a wrestling show are just weird.
Is he aligned with the Authority?
Who?
Seth. Seth.
Yeah. He's been aligned with the Authority since last year.
Alright.
I'll be right back. I'm getting me a snack.
Seth and
a drink.
Kane attacked Seth after the match. I don't know about Kane. I mean, is that bit bad if he no longer is Director of Operations? PC, Atari 2600. Like, this isn't even about the fucking wrestling match anymore. Like, this chat section is just like ADHD is our conversations. So is this where is this when Kane gets kicked out of the Authority? Because we all know it's gonna happen, right?
Well, I don't know.
Like, I don't know. It's just whenever Kane gets really uppity, he always gets betrayed by somebody.
Whose phone's ringing?
That's mine, and it's the same damn number. So, okay, shit. Like, I don't like it's. Fuck that. Here, let me see what's going on. Nothing's happening in the chat. Like, oh, this is pretty good. Hold on.
Okay, right. Someone just put Lamau Smurfs.
Alright, I have returned. What have I missed?
Nothing. Someone just put fakest laugh ever. They're watching a wrestling show. They're watching a wrestling show and they're complaining about a fake laugh.
It will not be contained. Brace yourself.
There's an NXT pay-per-view next, I think, on Wednesday.
Are we gonna watch that?
I'm probably not, no.
How come we don't watch NXT shit?
Don't know. Well, we don't watch much. We don't want much of anything, do we?
Sure.
We've only done WrestleMania and this so far this year.
We should probably watch something else. Like, I mean, the channel could easily get views again.
Yeah.
Just need to actually do stuff on here.
Yeah, I know. We will.
Let me see. It's a new day. Oh, they're villains now. God, they look like.
And they're basically doing like the Freebird thing with them because like you don't know who's going to defend it each other. They have two different people.
New Day sucks. It's kind of awkward though. Like, so I thought there were 4 of them.
No.
I kind of wish they were all blue again, so I could call them Blue Day.
Mm.
That way I could. I don't think of them as like some weird wrestling.
I mean, they're basically like 3 black Bo Dallases.
That's why I'm saying they should get Bo Dallas
back.
back.
I got some chicken.
That's why they should get Bo Dallas back.
Mm.
Do you have chicken? Did you bring enough for everyone?
No, fuck off.
What the fuck? It's called sharing is caring, bitch. Sharing is caring, Matt.
Someone got a username. I'm addicted to laxatives.
That name.
Why are these slaves still talking?
Illuminati equals a new day.
This racist chat man keeps crying.
Are you tired of being white? Be positive. Orioles suck. Niggas everywhere. Wrong belt laughing my ass off. Go Braves! I don't even know what that one is.
You people need Jesus like straight up. That's called the Emperor. That's from the Emperor's butthole. Who is that black guy? Jesus is gay.
Matt.
Hashtag black things.
How about sharing some of that chicken with us, Matt?
No.
What the fuck? Why are you so selfish?
Is it fried chicken? Or...
Yeah.
So you've decided to get fried chicken just as New Day come out, and you
I
expect
know,
me
right?
to believe there's no.
There's no coincidence there. That's what Matt wants us to think.
We had it for dinner.
Sure you did, Matt.
Yeah, mate. Of course, you just saw 3 black people on screen and thought,
You know what would make it funnier if I brought out fried chicken
and them watermelon. He's also wearing dungarees, and he wants us to call him Big Jim. He's reading Huckleberry Finn as we speak.
Oh, Kaylin, you should tell.
Oh my God, so Coughlin, we were fucking. So they should change Nigger Jim to Trigger Jim.
Oh, can I give you some bad news? Oh, here comes Matt's favourite. Matt, can I give you some bad news? There was a documentary several years ago about a guy who already claimed ownership of the moon and had already started selling acres of the selling the surface of it at an acre at a time.
Well, fuck it. There's other parts of the universe. We'll claim all of it.
I agree. Is that Cesaro?
Yeah.
We'll claim the surface of the sun. Fuck off. Nobody can live there.
But no one's going to want to live on that.
He started off with like a weird Swedish rap theme anyway, right? So I guess this kind of fits him. Why not? I mean, it fits. So is Cesaro a face now, or is what?
Sort of by, yeah. I mean, I think they, yeah. I mean, the people still cheer him, yeah.
Like, Cesaro has to be a face. His skill set is way too, like, face-centric. Like, look at his moves. They're all, like, these high-impact moves.
Matt likes Cesaro's face, doesn't he? Don't you, Matt?
I don't see why,
It's
man.
attractive for a bald man. I would love to.
Zinkorichi.
It's gingers versus black people. What?
What?
I don't know.
But here's the thing, Coughlin. If we claim the sun,
Right, Reigns and Ryback should create a team named Dumb as Fuck.
where, Coughlin, because ask yourself this: where does all energy ultimately come from on this planet? The sun.
So what? We buy the sun? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, but Matt, you don't own the energy. Is the problem?
We can fucking build something around the sun and be like, we're going to cut this shit off.
Matt, do you realize how far away you are from building anything? Right?
How far away is that guy who owns the moon?
You can build something on Minecraft without killing yourself within a few minutes. So I do build.
In Matt's defense, he can if he cheats.
Yes. Yeah, if I just nip into creative quickly.
I believe in you, Matt.
See, this is the scary thing. So I have this fear that I'm going to end up one day stranded on an island and I'm going to start using Minecraft as a guide. I'm going to go, right, well, I just need to get 4 blocks of wood and I'll be able to make anything in the world ever.
That would be great.
All I need is 4 blocks of metal and a pumpkin and I can make an iron golem.
So, Coughlin, like, Matt is trying to get everybody into some shit called Clicker Hero.
Right, well, he won't get me into it.
Well, here's the ultimate thing. Here's the best thing about Clicker Hero, Coughlin. You can let it play itself.
Well, that's not a game then, is it? Really, that's like...
It is a game, because it's like, look, Kalen's is, like, look, ask Kalen's. He's into it.
Why don't you tell me, seeing as how you're talking right
now?
now?
No, because every time I describe it to somebody, they're like, this is the worst game ever. But, like, when they play it, they're like, this is strangely...
I'll tell you what, I will look it up now, and then...
Let's see. Basically... It's something to do. Hold on, let me.
I'll look it up myself. It will save time.
It is something to do when you have absolutely nothing to do. When you have
Is it one of these games where you can masturbate and still feel like you've accomplished something?
Yes, actually, yes, it is. Oh, that is actually pretty nice. Now he's gonna do the Cesaro swing.
Oh, they gave it back to him?
Yep.
Yeah, they never took it away.
Oh yeah, I guess he's a face now.
Yeah, he's a face, so he can do all of his face moves.
Because I remember they didn't want him to do the swing because he was a heel, and the swing is more of a face move.
Yeah, he's a face now, so he can do all of his moves because a lot of his moves are pretty much face moves.
Well, at least they finally figured out, like, fuck it.
Cesaro should have always been a face, really.
Yeah, because he's what like a lot of wrestling fans
Oh God, here
want to
we go.
see.
Matt's
Just
not
a
going to shut up
big.
about Cesaro now.
I
Bring it
know.
on.
I'm not. Like he's just a big motherfucker who can savagely beat other big motherfuckers.
Like, oh, let me see. Hold on.
Look, I found the wiki for it.
The second I saw
Oh
the
yeah,
fight with him and
New Day is totally the heel team.
the second I saw that fight between him and John Cena before Elimination Chamber 2014,
Remember?
like that just sunk it for me. Where it's like I love this guy and I want to see him fight.
Remember when John Cena crawled up fucking Cesaro?
Yeah, it was amazing. Like Cena was amazing, Cesaro was amazing. Everybody was amazing. And the match, like, it wasn't just that match either. Like, the match he had with Randy Orton was fucking amazing.
Holy shit. That is a nice catch by Big E, though. Holy shit.
Because, like, he literally fucking uppercutted. Like, Randy went for an RKO out of nowhere, and he fucking uppercutted fucking Randy Orton out of the RKO.
You know what's interesting? You know what I like? Big E would actually make a better heel. I remember when he first started.
He is a good. He does like. That's what I said. I think we all said that when Big E first was like IC champion.
He makes a good heel. Also, I remember when he was first introduced, and he was the bodyguard of not of Natalia. He was some other chick's bodyguard.
He was AJ Lee's bodyguard.
Yeah, AJ Lee's bodyguard.
He was actually Dolph Ziggler's and AJ Lee's bodyguard.
Wait, I thought wasn't he loyal to AJ though? More so.
Yeah, but I mean, he was with Dolph Ziggler to start with.
And then and then he switched over to AJ. And I remember one time in particular where there was this sort of like story where I think whoever he was rivaling with at the time was like had a secret admirer, and then it turned out it was Big E, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm totally into this," and it looked like they were about to have something going, and then he just beat the shit out of her.
I would just put my big dick is better than swastika is better than anything else.
Let me see. New Day fucks. Xavier is the mastermind.
Nobody likes to engage you.
Maddie?
Bear hugs even
You've
worse.
got a tiny cock.
Kofi's the chili.
Springle tickle my bum.
I'm Jamaican. The best part about Xavier dribbled down his man's leg. The mastermind.
Israel will take over the world.
Press 1 if you'd watch New Day run a train on Maddie.
This chat has this chat has become the show now.
It's just horrific. It's so
It's
awful.
just like, you know what?
Someone's just put Jews and a face emoticon.
Wait, somebody in our chat said lost in a dub. Hey, Dick, is that T-Foot with a fro?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That is.
Alright, look at it. Oh, there goes.
Kofi botched the soccer kick.
There goes Kofi. He's going up. He's going to get some air. Oh, damn. That was nice.
Tits are awesome.
Yeah, we know. Xavier yelling
Here's
up
to the Cubs winning the World Series and to big tits.
Press 1 if you want big, sloppy, hard black cocks from.
I think it'd be great if one day this accidentally got fed into Michael Cole and JBL's feet. He's going, oh Michael. Press 1 if you want Hitler in charge of everything.
Press 1 if you want Hitler to revive.
I'm just looking at this chat and it's just like.
What is? Oh, did they win? Oh, they won. There you
No,
go.
they didn't win. They didn't win. It's a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Oh, okay.
Hold X to revive Hitler.
Oh wait, you know what? This is the first. This is the first pay-per-view we've done where we haven't help me out, where we haven't had like a bet or something on who's going to win.
Nah, fuck it. It doesn't matter. I think New Day are going to win this one.
How long? How good has this been so far? Anyway, from your
Yeah, it's been so. It's only the second match. It's been all right. Nogga's going crazy.
New Day equals WWE really struggling when it comes to good ideas.
That's bollocks.
Cesaro
Right
correct.
at the start, but they managed to salvage it, which I'm like,
They
you
didn't
know what?
salvage it. They wanted to be faces, but they realised they were crap. Hitler versus Obama. Who will win?
Cesaro,
What are you
your
talking
head.
about? This chat is Hitler. They've been talking about Hitler all night long.
Here's honestly what I think WWE should do with like how to introduce faces and heels. Like they should just like the people who are like the crowd likes, they should just be like they should just go back to basics where it's like, okay, the crowd like these people, their faces, and like the people we fucking introduce with characters and shit and like concepts, they'll be the fucking heels because every time they try to introduce somebody as a face, the crowd
What is going on
immediately
with Kofi
rejects it.
Kingston's hair? He's got bunches.
Oh, it's like it's.
Well, you know what? They didn't even immediately, because like they actually did kind of.
It's a hairstyle. Basically, it's a kind of a hairstyle where you can just like if you have dreads or something, you can just sort of.
Oh god, they fucking botched that one right up. There's Botchamania.
There was a week or two that the New Day were over.
Cesaro is wrestling, and you're not even paying
Cesario.
Cesario.
Someone just put
Cesario, like is it like a show on
Oh man, we
MTV?
should be doing a Hitler tally.
Matt, why aren't you watching this fucking stream right now?
We should be doing a Hitler tally of like the chat. How many times does Hitler get
I'm
mentioned?
trying to roll up my Ice Cube wizard.
Welcome to WWE Payback.
Matt, fuck your clicker hero shit. You need to be paying attention to what's going on,
Did
bro.
he really sandbag my nigger Cesaro?
Yo, Matt, click on the fucking link, bro.
I will.
Big E is white. Oh shit!
You mean I'm not white? Does Dad know? Do you realize a lot of adjustments have to be made? We have to cancel the swimming lessons.
Wow, looks like TNA now. fucking botch sorrow.
Kofi T Stain ain't got a choice.
I kind of want to watch. Oh, we were gonna watch
Like, fuck you.
We were supposed to watch TNA anyway.
No.
You cut me, but you know, it's quite bad for TNA at the moment because they've gone onto that Destination America channel, and apparently the Destination America channel are really unhappy about it, and they're wishing they hadn't bothered. So they probably ain't gonna be around much longer.
Wait, Matt, you fucking said you would watch TNA with us. Fucking Kaufler was too. We were supposed to watch TNA.
We say a lot of things.
That's not an answer.
It is an answer. We say a lot of things.
We were supposed to watch fucking TNA, Matt. You know that shit.
TJ was supposed to go on a road trip. He didn't. That's right.
Oh, so what you're saying is we're no better than TJ. So that's what you're saying?
Yeah, we're not.
Why can't we? It's like one episode. It's not like we're going to like.
Look, here's the thing. I'm willing to make this deal. If they go off of, if they do leave Destination America and they have a final episode, I will watch the last episode of TNA so I can laugh.
Cesaro just got pinned and lost the match. See, he's completely buried. Completely useless. Natalia's tits are lovely.
They really are.
He's not buried because the tag belts mean fucking nothing.
Yeah, but he's a tag team wrestler, Matt. Now
they should be thrown in a gutter somewhere.
Yeah, Oh, I see. Because black people have got it. Is that what you're saying?
They all look the same to me. Vince McMahon 25th. Matt, seriously.
To be fair, though, they all look the same thing. Was used earlier this year with the fucking Usos.
No,
Matt.
actually, it was used earlier this year when R-Truth filled in for Devon Dudley in the Royal Rumble.
No, remember when fucking I forget what
Matt.
pay-per-view was, like one of the they forgot which fucking Uso was the lead, like
Yeah,
the
but in all
referee.
fairness, they do look exactly the same. I'm talking about when Bubba Ray Dudley came back at the Royal Rumble and they just had R-Truth fill in for Devon because they couldn't afford the $25 to book Devon that they would have needed.
Also, Matt.
Yes.
We're watching fucking TNA. There you go.
Oh.
Yes. What? It's not like I'm going. It's not like a.
You're watching Liberty.
I will sit through it. Apparently, TNA has been quite good, from what I don't know. I mean,
you're watching Liberty Kids.
Kurt Angle's the champion.
All right,
I think.
fine. I'll watch fucking Liberty Kids. Kaufman, come on. We need to watch at least one horrible episode of TNA.
Okay.
All right.
Apparently, it's been quite good since it moved. It's no one watching it is the problem.
Yeah, because like
Kurt Angle's the champion at the moment, I think.
Because of course he's America. I bet you did they give him like some bullshit?
Didn't Bubba Ray come back?
No, he came back for the Royal Rumble. That was it.
So he's still on.
He recently returned to TNA. He just came back.
So he's just strapped on TNA.
I don't know if he's staying, but yeah.
I'm sorry, Bully Ray. Or can he call himself Bubba Ray again?
No, he's Bully Ray in TNA, and he was Bubba Ray when he came back at the Royal Rumble. Yeah. I love Ryback's prime promos because you can tell he's reading it off of fucking.
It's sad that Ryback is one of the only people who are over, or have more people gotten over.
No, he's got. Well, no. I mean, the thing about Ryback is just like there's something to do with. It's just finding something to do with him. But it's just.
Oh my God, he looks like Big Show a little bit. He looks like Big Show and
But it's just, you can look at him now. You can tell he's reading that promo.
Oh my God, this guy had the best comment. Yeah, right.
Holy shit, he is reading that promo.
Wait. Ryfag looks like a retarded bitch. LOL.
Feed me Seymour. Ryback is a parody of Gilbert, right?
Feed me Seymour.
Ryback loves feeding on dicks.
You know, friction.
People wonder why people hate wrestling fans.
This is pretty much it.
Especially wrestlers. Like, people wonder why wrestlers hate wrestling fans. It's like, this is why no wrestlers do not want to hang out with us.
I don't want to hang out with you.
Like, I think a wrestler would like to hang out with me.
Not if you wanted to pass a wellness test.
Ryback is unsuccessful Goldberg.
It's not like Coughlin. It's not like if I touch somebody.
Goldberg was rubbish.
Wait, here's the question though: is Ryback more or less successful than Goldberg?
Well, I mean, he hasn't had the longevity of Goldberg, but I mean, Goldberg was only over when he was undefeated. As soon as he lost, by getting shot with a cattle prod, then he was pretty much dead because his whole gimmick was that he didn't lose. But even when he didn't lose, he was still shit. He did 3 moves and that was it.
Also, Caleb, saying Goldberg was over is like saying fucking who was that stupid retarded?
But you know what?
TNA.
You know what? You can say that, but if you watch those horribly shot WCW fucking episodes, everyone chants Goldberg. They do.
Yeah, but the second he lost a match, which he had to do, he was dead. It was rubbish.
Well, I mean, he was the only quote unquote good guy anyway at that point. And then when he became, it's so weird looking at WCW because I have absolutely no idea how to follow the storylines.
Well, you should go and watch like the pinnacle of it for me with WWE was the Dungeon of Doom stable thing.
Oh God, that was
Where they
amazing.
had Big Show playing Andre the Giant's son back to, and they had like Vader. They had like Van Vader, Big Van Vader, who just appeared out of nowhere. Because he crossed into another dimension, and they.
I still don't even understand. Like, the thing I really hated about, like, Russo's, like, vision of, like, wrestling is that everyone can turn at any point for any reason, so you never had any idea
Well,
how.
there was no
in
consistency
theory,
in it. Yeah.
in theory, that's not a horrible idea.
Yeah.
Because like
Well, they have
everybody
ideas
should
when-
kind of, because ultimately everybody should be going for like a belt and trying to be the number one
Yeah,
guy.
but when they do it, it's like with TNA. You watch TNA every week. It's like, oh, big announcement, big thing. It's like when you make it every week, it loses its point. I mean, it's like in the last. There's that fact. There's that statistic in the last year of WCW, the championship belt changed hands 25 times.
Also,
WCW was never good at like making people like heels turning into faces. They always turned faces into heels.
but here's
Just ask why there's so many idiots in this chat room.
but here's the thing, though, Matt. Here's the issue with just turning everyone into a face and a heel at random times. It makes the story loses consistency.
There's no point to it.
Yeah, there should be a reason. Like there should be like
they weren't going for a story. They weren't going to tell a story. They were just trying to get ratings.
Yeah,
there should be like a reason. Like if I betray my friend, I will.
I think Batista is coming back.
It's like with Shawn Michaels and fucking Jannetty. Like when Shawn Michaels fucking threw Jannetty through that fucking stupid fake fucking barbershop set.
That was a brilliant fucking.
I mean, no, I'm not saying it was stupid. That was brilliant. I'm holding that up as like, this is what WCW should have done. Where it's like, this guy will get ahead hugely if he fucking stabs his friend in the back. Or this guy will get ahead if he becomes.
Yeah, but you can't do it every week. You can't do it every week.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, they were stupid.
It's actually interesting. Someone made a comparison I hadn't thought of because because it's like the whole thing with Roman Reigns. When Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns has still got the Shield music, the Shield entrance, the Shield catchphrase, the Shield outfit, and it's quite interesting. It's like someone's made the comparison to him and Marty Jannetty because that was the thing about Marty Jannetty when he left. When the Rockers split up, he had the same music, the same outfit.
All right. It wasn't until like he left the company and came back and basically at that point they just gave him street clothes.
Yeah, but he still had the same music stuff. He still had the Rockers music, and he still had the Rockers costume.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man in the fedora. He just got out of his mum's basement after 3 years.
Baltimore is black. Boogeyman should have been the
You can't dub live TV.
This is so amazing.
Maybe you can. Illuminati knows how.
So Hulu is a sponsor or something?
I think you can dub live TV if it's sort of like set up right. You can feed in different audio, certainly. So.
Yeah. So can we go back to talking about Daredevil or maybe?
Also, there's nothing really truly live TV because everything's like a delay.
Yeah, but it's only a delay of a few seconds. It's only.
That's enough time for them to dump something.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is they can just change the audio of something. It's not enough to them to edit in something. Rowan and Harper nude.
Wyatts are going to be a power group again. Oh my god.
Bon à tout le gentleman, le jeu est que pour la force.
Nexus versus Nexus and Hitler as special referee.
Hitler reference. Right.
It's just so weird to see like Bray Wyatt wrestle in basically just whatever he put on that day.
Yeah, but he can't really wear tights, can he? Because he's quite a big bloke, and he would look weird in.
Yeah, sure.
Because think about him, he's one of those blokes. He's quite
I saw Big Daddy V.
He's very athletic and fit, but he's quite fat, isn't he? So
like a bit like Big Daddy.
It's like Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is very
like
strong.
Big Daddy V was proud to have those big old fat pancake titties.
Oh yeah, the great, because obviously Bray Wyatt, he aspires to be Big Daddy V. I mean, that's
hey, the world of wrestling stopped.
He wants to die and then have his wife writing incoherent, babbling messaging.
All of that conflict, but the world of wrestling stopped the day he died.
Yeah, all of 10 people stopped and were like, "Holy shit, Viscera's dead." Oh wow, shit happened.
No, the fucking worms in the graveyard have done well since he.
The greatest day of all.
Hitler is too soft to be a wrestler.
Oh, be right back. Coming.
God, the chat room is shitting on this match. It only just started. I want to suck a dick on Skype.
This is awesome.
Hitler thinks WWE is hilarious.
Hispanics. That's the only thing this dude said was Hispanics. Why are we supposed to care about Ryback when he hasn't won anything? Big guy equals big ass.
Well, lots of people ain't won anything. Bray Wyatt hasn't won anything. You don't have to win anything. Jake the Snake Roberts never held a title. So that's a stupid...
Oh, that's true, and yet he was like loved by everyone because he was a creepy old fuck. Maybe they can glue some of Bray's butthole hair to Ryback's back.
Who would win in a match between AJ Jones and Hornswoggle?
When will Ryback realize he lost his reaction?
You're soft. SAWFT.
Soft!
Anyway,
Sam!
goes, Allah go boom.
Bane, Wyatt, and Kevin Owens. This is a rest hold they used to communicate with each other.
Press 2 if you Allah Akbar. Press 1 if you want ISIS in
Bray Wyatt equals too spooky for me.
Just to tell me to keep it down.
Allah Akbar and fuck Illuminati and fuck Israel. Allah had sex with Jesus last night.
Hey, what were you saying, man?
We should be
He might have.
Tell you what, we should have been doing this all the time. We should just read the chat this is all we should do, is just read the chat.
We should.
Nice shot of Wyatt's ass.
Press 4 if you think Bo Dallas is better than Justin Bieber.
Major League Wob says hi. ISIS rule.
Lardback got a dirty ass.
Oh my god, that's brilliant. Triple H out, Stephanie out, new boss in.
Press 1 if you want to see my arse on Skype.
I'm pressing
Allah, all that Islam stuff.
Worst seller of the world goes to Goldback.
Here's a question: was Goldberg Jewish? Oh, yeah. That was a good. That looked like it bloody hurt.
I thought he was Jewish. Wait, did Bray Wyatt just fall on him?
Yeah, he just did a big belly flop on top, back flop on top of it.
Goldberg is Jewish.
Yeah, I thought he just slipped and fell on top of Ryback. I think
he did. It's a senton. Is what he did. He meant to. Yeah, he meant to do this.
Okay, because I'm like, goddamn.
He just sort of flopped when he landed on top. He's too fat to do that. Fat bastard.
Ryback's like, oh god,
Bray's
I hate
not
fat people now. Oh god, I hate fat people now. That's what Ryback is thinking right now. In before Wyatt, 450 over the top.
Fuck her right in the pussy. I love Jesus. Satan is better than Allah. 666. Allah Akbar.
Let me see. Ryback couldn't beat a crippled midget.
Allah and Hitler equals Dream Team.
Oh my god, this is insane. So in the fucking chat right now, they're talking about fucking comic book shit in our chat. That's literally what's going on.
Fat. He's ultra fat and needs a cart at the supermarket.
Wyatt versus Stardust. Imagine the promos.
Fat Wyatt is better than Hitler, better than Jesus, better than Satan, better than...
Like everyone. Oh, I like this. This isn't bad. Look at that. That's a nice reversal by Payback.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty strong. Fuck Israel, fuck Illuminati, and fuck Mrs. Luke Harper, you retarded.
Batista bomb, Allah and Hitler for tag champ.
It really honestly sounds like
it's super gay.
It really sounds like everybody in this chat is the Iron Sheik.
Bray's bleeding. Hold on, how long has it?
Everyone's bleeding in this bloody.
Oh wait.
Yeah, like that's the thing. I think since they're on the networks now, and like they're pushing.
No, because it's still on pay-per-view. It's still on pay-per-view.
Well, here's the thing. They've been dropped by most. Like they don't even show WWE pay-per-view.
No, they still do it on pay-per-view though. It's still
not on my. Like I have direct. I have Dish. No, yeah, I have direct.
We can fucking look it up.
They don't have it on my version of Direct TV.
We can just look it up, really. I gotta say, this match is really shitty. Like,
I think they might, since like they're focusing on the network and shit. They might be like, we can get away with a little more on the pay-per-views
how is everybody else feeling about this fucking match? This is kind of boring.
It's been alright. It's been alright. You haven't been paying attention to it, mate. You're playing clicker heroes. You're just trying to sound like you've got an opinion.
Make your own religion where you are God.
Maybe I am, old man. Maybe I am.
I just typed that in the thing. I said, "Is everyone in this chat Iron Sheik?"
Old man, like he's not that much.
You're old.
How? I'm like 1 year older than you.
Yeah, and you're like half. You're like no, not half a 30. You're like half a 60. So there you go.
I hate you sometimes, Matt. I really do.
No, you don't hate me, Caleb. You hate the truth, because the truth is bitter and harsh.
You're like a few months younger than me, you asshole.
Caleb, remember this. In your dying moment, the weed of truth bears a bitter fruit.
Did you just say the weed of truth?
Yes.
What?
Weeds don't grow fruit, man.
That's a line. That's a line from the 90s Shadow comic, which is amazing. Like, not just from a comic book perspective, it was written by a crazy person. Like, one of the lines, like, the Shadow is killing this old woman, and he's like, the weed of crime bears a bitter fruit, old hag.
Islam is a awesome religion from I'm Moroccan.
Islam versus Buddhism. Suplex that breaks the ring. White sucks.
It's one of my all-time favorite comic books.
Future tag team champions. Buddhism are equal pussies. Man, we've just got a load of Muslims in this. For the sounds of it.
Every religion from Asian is better than both Islam and Jesus fanboys.
Those Muslims are Asian, you twat.
Islam always blowing shit up, and their women. Wait! Islam always blowing shit up, and their women look like ninjas. Oh my God, this guy won.
I love the fact that wherever I go, people end up arguing about Islam. I don't know if it's just me. Like, what is Pat Condell doing in this? This is basically like a Pat Condell chat. This is like a comment section.
This is where all his fans go.
Fags eat shit.
Ryback works for McDonald's. I don't know how, but...
Asian don't know religion. They don't have souls.
My RKO out of nowhere, vintage Orton veteran move by Cena, King Puppies. I've got to say, like...
I love that. Okay, smart guy, don't follow any religion. Now watch the match and shut the fuck up.
Jesus loves dick. Okay.
Go have sex with a camel, you sandfag.
Wait, and Wyatt won. There you go.
Yeah,
And he won actually with his sister Abigail, I think.
good.
You know what I was thinking? Like,
Okay,
they're probably gonna throw Ryback to Wyatt.
yeah, here's my question.
They're not going to end the feud now. They'll keep it going. They'll probably do
Yeah.
another.
Here's my question.
Plus, here's what's important.
What's that?
It gives Ryback a win. I mean, not Ryback. It gives Wyatt a win.
Yeah, but I mean, in all fairness, this is the problem with WWE. They've got all these guys who really sort of badly need wins, really, because they're trying to build people.
Yeah, because that's the problem. Like, ultimately, yes, the wins don't matter because,
That's
like,
bullets,
yeah,
though. I don't believe. I don't believe
they
that's true.
do matter because of like perception.
Well,
Because
people say they don't matter, but look at Ryback. Everyone's big
at
criticism of
Cesaro.
Ryback. But everyone's big criticism of Ryback when he started was the fact that he didn't win a pay-per-view match for like 8-9 pay-per-views.
Okay, here's a question. The sister Abigail, does it look? Is it that the sister Abigail looks impressive, or that it actually looks like it hurts? Because it doesn't look like it does.
I think it's a good move. I think it's one of the best
I think
finishing
it's
moves.
kind of impressive.
Like I think it's a really impressive and
Because it's like snappy. Because
I think it's better the way he does it now. He does it really quickly. He snaps it, and whereas before he used to just set it up and he used to like hold their head there and then sort of kiss them on the head and then do it. I think it's better the way he does it really quickly now.
I think it's really impressive looking and interesting, but it doesn't seem like it does. It doesn't seem like it hurts. Is I guess what I'm asking.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the fucking AA. I mean, that's the worst. That's just a fireman's carry.
Well, let's be honest. Like, let's look at like some of the old classic moves, like
the people's elbow and shit.
Yeah, the people's elbow and like the rock bottom. Like,
yeah, but I mean, the thing about the Rock is he
wait, Stone Cold came back?
No, Stone Cold's do it's a podcast. He's interviewing Paul Heyman.
Yeah, they're like I think he's
Brock Lesnar's advocate.
Wait, they're pimping out Stone Cold's podcast now?
Yeah, but he's already done it. He's done several podcasts already. He interviewed Triple H. He interviewed Vince McMahon. It was really good. The Triple H one was quite funny because basically the whole Triple H interview was basically him saying, "Look, Vince makes the decisions. I book NXT. Don't blame me for this shit."
I'm still of the opinion that I think, while I don't think it's totally just always Vince, I think Triple H has some like input in the decisions.
Yeah, but I mean, it will ultimately come down to.
I mean, even if it does, though, like.
Okay. Here we go. It's the I Quit match.
Oh my God, Ryback doesn't have a neck. Like, it's just kind of like just.
Rusev will quit. Next match, please.
Get ready for a 30-minute match filled with "Do you quit? I never quit." If you're watching.
I don't know if like I think this was when they were like back in February, but like people were like they're gonna bring back Rhino and have him fight.
They put Rhino's in NXT.
Is he?
Oh, so he did come back.
Yeah, he did. He's in NXT. He's in NXT.
That's kind of cool.
Apparently Samoa Joe's going to be joining NXT.
I want to watch more NXT.
I thought Samoa Joe coming in as like a wrestler on his way to WWE, or
no? I think I don't know, but apparently Triple H is a big fan of Samoa Joe, and he has been at several NXT tapings.
Oh my God! Fucking what is this bastard's name here? Fucking Russian guy. I don't even fucking remember.
Rusev.
Thank you. Rusev looks like Matt. Oh my God, he looks like Matt.
That's an indictment, Matt, not a compliment.
Honestly, I take that as a compliment. That's an indictment on Rusev. But real quickly, Rusev looks to me like if you skinned Roman Reigns and put him on like Ryback or Brock Lesnar's
Why
body.
can't he just look like a fat Roman Reigns? Why does it always have to be this weird?
Because because Ryback has like fucking Brock Lesnar's where it's like
If you
he's
skinned Roman
muscular.
Reigns and wrapped him round Big E Langston, you'd
Because here's the thing with like big dudes like certain big dudes like Brock Lesnar and Rusev where like they're big but they kind of look fat.
They're big, but they kind of look fat.
He doesn't look fat. Rusev doesn't look fat.
I guess it's because like his muscles aren't like super well defined.
Yeah, you want to criticise people for not having well-defined
I'm not
muscles.
criticizing him. I'm not saying it's a bad. I'm just like visually.
You
That's what they look like.
hamburger-eating fat motherfuckers. Cena is getting booed every Raw.
You hamburgers.
So I said what Matt said. I said if you skinned Roman Reigns and wrapped him around Big E, you'd get Rusev, and someone just replied, "That's so fucking sick," but you're right.
Rhino versus Corbin on Wednesday.
Well, you know, the common man agrees with me.
Wait.
Actually, because I changed it to Big E. You said
Hey,
if you wrapped him around Ryback.
can you link a PPV stream? Hold on. I am going to delegate that response. Hold on.
Dwayne the Bots Johnson.
Wait, MDF.
CM Punk didn't quit. Yes, he did.
Wait,
MD Geist.
wait, MDF. If you are listening to, I think MDF is still listening. So hold on. Where's he at?
You just want to go to watchwrestling.ch and then follow the links.
Let me see. Can you? There we go. This is the I Quit match.
Lana in an I Spit match.
Let me see. Thank you, MDF. Let me see if you can do that. Master Duck is gonna see if he can put it into the chat.
Lana in a suck my dick match.
Eden, Lana, Paige, triple threat, Hell in a Cage, Braun, panties match. Cena and Lana will get.
Who's Eden? I don't know who that is. Is that a TNA wrestler? Or is she an NXT wrestler?
Maybe they mean Eden's cancer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is quite funny. Rusev hasn't got his, that gold star he has around his neck. He hasn't got it because they did a house show last week and someone nicked it. Someone ran in and stole his medal thing.
Wait, is Kurt Angle dead or what is he doing?
He's the TNA. Well, he might as well be. He's TNA.
They should work that. They should work that into a storyline and make it be like that person was like a Russian operative sent by Vladimir Putin to take it away since he lost to John Cena.
So ISIS is a gay cult. Oh my God!
Muslim means submit to God. God loves Linda. Why are people talking about fucking Muslims?
Lana is fucking fit.
Because it's the internet, Coughlin. That's why.
Yeah, it's just Switch chat. Okay, right. Alright, hold on. Can you put it?
Oh God, they deleted my message.
I'm asking if he can put it in the
John Cena sucks.
Oh, I like that. That's very catchy.
John Cena sucks.
It has a very it has a very blues feel to it.
It's honestly my favorite thing from the wrestling.
I found it's actually that trumpet bit. It's actually a sample from a really old song. And I found
That's my favorite thing from wrestling. Isn't wrestling? It was his version of John Cena's theme, where it's just like do 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 do.
That shit sounds hilarious.
I love it. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen it, Colin, but he did, like, the dude who did wrestling isn't wrestling also
Oh yeah,
did,
yeah,
like,
I have seen
the
that. Yeah,
death of Superman.
yeah, I've seen that. I have seen that. Yeah,
That's also pretty
yeah.
good.
I like the John Cena crank call video. You seen that? Where it's this radio station keeps ringing this woman up as an ad to try and get her to buy a wrestling pay-per-view, and they keep ringing her back up. It's just really fucking funny. You should look that one up. My mum loves jazz. Anyone know any good porn?
Oh, thank you, Master. Thank you, Master Duck, for the help, bro. I appreciate it.
What happened?
Master Duck put the link to what we're watching in this chat in the D-Bash chat here, because for some reason I can never link anything.
They probably want to read the fucking. They probably want to read. Xvideos.com is better than Islam.
Someone better interfere or face turn must happen, because if Cena wins clean, Baltimore will riot. Seriously. ISIS aren't dangerous. The most dangerous group on Earth is the civilian population. They outnumber every force on Earth. What the fuck is this?
Dude, ISIS doesn't outnumber, like, the Chinese, so, like...
Yeah, the problem in the dangerous people in the world are the civilian people who don't do anything and doesn't get killed by everybody.
God, like, right, like, I keep forgetting this thing. Rusev kind of looks like a caveman or Neanderthal, doesn't he?
He really does.
He looks like a caveman.
He looks like he should be like he should be the person playing Vandal Savage in Legend.
Oh my God, he should.
Just like I was a caveman and then I became intelligent because of meteorite. Then I became a Nazi.
I like the whole match. It's all sort of like Rusev is like, I'm foreign and I love my country. Boo, we hate you. John Cena's like, I'm from here and I love this country. Yay! It's like the whole thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's weird.
Why don't you fucking watch the match, you son of a bitch?
I'm peeking at it.
You're peeking at it.
You're playing clicker here as well. Who would have thought that John Cena didn't quit right there and there? He's gonna. I don't know about you, but I can't see him overcoming these odds.
Like, this is too much for John Cena.
Yeah, I can't possibly see him.
Well, the champ apparently is not here.
Or is
Americans like having sex with their cousin?
You should type in the chat.
Get your tits out. Clap, 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 clap.
You should type in the chat. Why do Russians like? No, wait.
Wait. Lana's doing a why? Wait. Why is Lana doing a face turn anyway?
Well, because people just started cheering her. They've started like chanting her name and that, and she started sort of like waving to people and that. So it is very similar. Someone's mentioned it in the chat. It's very similar to the old Mark Mero Sable thing, where like Rusev keeps bullying her. Jerry Lawler is having another heart attack.
Bulgarians by nature aren't angry or violent. His character is totally unnatural. So, like, apparently Bulgarians are some alien species.
This is called wrestling, Thomas.
Bulgarians by nature are an alien species, apparently, because they don't get angry. We're very peaceful. Thank you for the shot of Lana's eye.
By that logic,
do you know what's totally real? Having an undead bloke who shoots lightning out of his fingers.
No, by that guy's logic, they like Cesaro's character should be like Triple H, but instead of being like a wasp, like kind of a northern fucking white guy, he should be like a fucking dude who's got like Nazi gold and shit. Because Sweden.
John Cena is so fucking buff, yet he always gets.
I don't know where's Cesaro from.
USA equals
He's not
cocksucker.
from Sweden. He's from Switzerland. You fucking idiot.
Okay, yeah, they got the
What is
Nazi
real?
gold in
You know
Switzerland.
what is real undead wizard who shoot? Okay, that was. I was like, what? USA equals Israel. How the fuck does that make sense? Yeah, why you at why bossy? Because the fucker won't turn heel. They're never gonna make John Cena heel because kids like him and he's their version of
And he's
Cena.
better. He's better, and also it's better. He works the way he is. No, you know, he's over. He always works. You know. Actually, I'm gonna put. Actually, wrestling is real. It's the crowd reactions that are fake.
UK equals Isaac.
Yankum's real country.
Don't give up, Dad! I don't know.
You're right.
But that'd be
Be
funny
right
if you
back.
found
I
out
gotta
that
go
actually that
bathroom.
was true. It'd be funny if you found out that was the case. It was actually wrestling. These guys are actually fighting. It's all the fans that are paid off to cheer and.
Or is this? These people are actually fucking fighting each other. Oh, Rusev's a pretty agile dude. Wait, if someone says I quit, are they out of WWE? Yes, yes they are. Not really. John Cena versus Sarah J. Hell. Red Tube. Kim K has plastic. Mark Henry. Wait, then what the hell are they? Is Lana like a wrestler or?
No, but they might. She might well. But I mean, Sable wasn't a fucking wrestler. You know, Stephanie McMahon wasn't a wrestler. There's a lot of them who haven't been. So it's not as if the women ever get much time anyway. So it's not like they've got to do as much.
Not outside of NXT.
If I only had to do a 3-minute match, you know, and so.
Not outside of NXT. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even in NXT, it's only like two women who wrestle a night, and it's like so.
Nice. Hit him with this fucking flag. Brits don't want to admit it. This match would be much better with Harper. Agreed. X videos. Large Russian dominates buff gay male and big booty foreigner. Just kick Rusev in the head already. Thank you for a shot of Lana's ass. Cool. Ambrose needs to be anti-heroes badass. USA.
I think Daniel Bryan being injured is one of the reasons they're pushing Ambrose, because I think they sense that they need another guy who's like who just the fans all really like, who's in the main event or something. They need somebody who can take it.
And even Reigns seems to be getting better from what I understand.
Yeah, he has been. Well, like I said, the last pay-per-view, it was like him and Big Show actually had a really good match. Everyone thought it was going to be a train wreck, and it was actually quite. Whether that is just an indictment of how bad the fucking the pay-per-view was. And Big Show, you know they do that move when they get on the top rope and they like the heels get on the top rope,
Yeah.
and the face hits them and they fall on their nuts. Right, Big Show did the best one of them, because like he tried getting on the top, Reigns hits him, he falls on his nuts and he just goes ah, and just screamed really loudly for like. There was a meme about it. There was a meme from Anchorman where he goes, "Big Show, where are you?" He goes, "I'm in a glass case of emotion." It's just his face screaming.
Because Cena is better than what IWC fags say he is.
I don't even know. I think the IWC is just a catch-all term people use when they want to talk about annoying wrestling fans, really. But when you think about it, like, how else are wrestling fans supposed to communicate without?
Internet, yeah.
I mean, how you don't have the internet politics community, do you? Or the internet, you know, 'cause you have to communicate through the internet. It's
There's Rusev climbing into the ring. I don't know, those like weird.
I hope Cena does the chair toss, the stair toss again that he did with Wyatt. Those stairs weigh 400 pounds.
Looks like he's hurt.
Whose thing is talking in the background? Is that Matt?
That's Matt.
Matt, turn your fucking thing down.
I can mute him. Let me see. Where are you at, Matt?
Matt.
There we go. He's muted.
Great. We should just don't tell him because he might not know, and he can talk for the rest of the. He's going to wonder what the fuck. Don't worry, Matt. It's still the pre-show.
It's been the pre-show forever.
This is still the pre-show. Hasn't started yet. I can't believe Cena hasn't quit yet. This is amazing. I'm going to troll them in the thing.
Cena never looks healthy. Always looks like he wants to have a heart attack. Rusev talks to Lana. You wanna quit? Ref, are you not entertained? John, no. I mean, it's kind of slow, but
it's going to be slow, isn't it? I mean, they're two slow wrestlers.
Seriously, are they going to ask Cena every 5 seconds?
It's like Cena. It's like all Cena fights and Cena gets his ass kicked. That's not true, but it's like, so what? That was Hulk Hogan's gimmick for his entire career. He got the shit kicked out of him, and then he hulked up and came back.
And then he'd like kick you in the stomach and then do the big boot.
Yeah, he'd do. Then he'd point his finger and go woo.
And then he'd be like,
he'd wag his finger. Everyone would go, oh no.
Even when he was New World Order Hulk Hogan.
Why don't people just, when they whip them off the ropes, why don't the blokes just hang on to them? It's like, I've never understood that. That's one move in wrestling that makes no sense. Is why don't they? Or why don't you just, when you bounce off the ropes, why don't you just run to the left or right?
Ooh, that is nasty.
God, that was
That was actually pretty good.
Mm.
So is Lana like not becoming a face now? Because she seems.
She's still she's still with Rusev, but she's like she's not. She's turning face. You can tell. I'm gonna troll them good now. CM Punk versus Stone Cold in an I Quit match.
And before Lana
in a ball on a pole match. First man to get his ball home wins.
Rusev Machika likes you in a ball on a ball. Cena is a fucking pussy.
How does this not hurt for real? LOL.
Why do you want to get high? Press 1 if you want to see my ass on Skype.
Well, it's that person. She's been there all night, that woman.
Talking about wanting to see her ass. He's got no breath in his lungs.
Here we go. Oh, he's gonna do the stair throw. This is a brilliant move. Those steps weigh 1,000 pounds as well.
And like being hit by one of those.
Fucking Rusev pussied out of it. See, Wyatt took when he did that at Bray Wyatt. Wyatt took it on the face like a boss.
Like Rusev is not the man, is not the man Bray Wyatt is. What is that shitty looking tattoo on Rusev's back?
I don't know.
It looks like a fucking symbol from Stargate or something. What the fuck? John Cena versus Undertaker. I Quit would be nice. No, it wouldn't. Why do you want to torture the Undertaker?
There's no point. Thing is, there's no point having a John. There's no point.
Do you guys know that each stair made, like for the WWE ring, is made by the very hands of Hephaestus, the great god of fortune, like all of them, and they're also made out of the dreams of unicorns.
The dreams of a unicorn.
That's why they're so powerful. Like, mere mortals cannot withstand that kind of power.
For they are not capable of withstanding the dreams of unicorns. Matt, what is it? The dreams of
fucking pussy of Cena's mum. That doesn't even make any sense.
I fuck John Cena's mom. Like, who wouldn't?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen her. Is she still alive?
I don't need to see her.
Is she still alive? I don't know. I know his dad's been involved in it before.
What, wrestling?
Well, yeah, his dad's been involved. His dad was involved in the Edge storyline.
Oh, really?
Because like Edge went to his house and slapped his dad, and
his dad's been involved in at least I think in 3 storylines.
Yeah, his dad. I remember there's a.
Because there's one last year his dad was involved in.
Rusev just fucking got his nuts right on that fucking thing as he kicked John Cena.
I wonder how much pain he's in right now, because I imagine like he can't even like fake because of the agony. Let's see. Alright. Just the immense agony he must be in right now. And Matt's words are made of weed and bullshit.
Yeah. Bullshitio.
What? How many viewers have we got left at the moment?
7.
7. That's it.
Bullshitium is the scientific word. Thank you very much.
Rusev's balls sure quit.
Mhm.
The ref is killing the match, but it's lame. But it's like, I guess like we lost Hayes.
The ref can't kill the match. Oh, is he going to Alabama? Oh, that was lame.
I guess we lost Hayes because
the Japanese table. Japanese table didn't break.
You know what? Japan came prepared. Not today, America. Table of Japan. The botches of botched Alabama. Wait, that's the Japanese table, right?
No, it's a joke. There's a joke on Botchamania about this because they show all these clips from these Japanese matches where the table doesn't break, and it's like every time there's a table doesn't break, he puts it on Botchamania, and it's like this. He puts like these like cartoon Asian face on it, going wah ha ha. It's like I am the table, like I am the table of Japan.
God, Rusev looks like he's about.
He looks like he's getting proper sucked off.
Oh my! It looks like that must be what he experiences every night when he and Lana are alone.
Yeah, he's actually ploughing her, isn't he? Jammy bastard.
He's like, no, call me God. I don't know. I just imagine he grunts during it too for some reason.
He also probably doesn't look during.
I cannot.
Like, I don't see Rusev being a very intimate lover.
Is that what
he's not actually? He's not really this. This is a character, you know.
Yes, I'm just saying that. Like, I don't really see big guys like that being like.
What, you say you're not an intimate lover, Matt?
And that was funny.
No,
I
lay down and I'm like, here's my penis.
Before I found out how much of a gigantic pussy Matt was, I thought he'd be like, just less like aggressive monster of a man.
Honestly, I guess I would be a sensitive lover, because I am just like a big quivered fucking sack of puss meat.
Oh, finally. He broke the table.
Like, I would go, like, okay, who, do you, either of you two have seen Futurama?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you remember the Jurassic Park episode where, like, Fry found his dog?
Oh, God, this is the one where you're going to tell me you cried.
I cried for 3 days after I saw that episode for the first time.
For literally 3 days straight, though, did you?
I did, yeah, I would take breaks to get high and shit, but I would literally be at the computer, and I would think about it, and I would just break down in tears.
Matt, you've only ever been high once. It started when you were 16, and it's carried on continuously ever since then.
Throughout your life.
But fucking like, during those days, one time my sister came home from work, and I was just fucking
he's gonna do something with the pyro. He's just found, Rusev's just found.
I was crying so hard,
Fuck USA, fuck 9/11.
You know that thing when you cry so much, like you cry so hard, you start going like, yeah,
So, and you base from this that when you fuck a girl that you'd be quite caring. Is this what you? Because you
yes,
cried once.
I cry all the fucking
Oh,
time.
I like that. Damn, that is a nice finish.
I'll be honest,
Oh,
like I
That
cry
was a
once
nice
in every
finish.
day.
Oh my god, that was a beautiful finish. I like
Because
that.
honestly, if you live in this world and you don't cry once a day, like
well, once a
kind of fucked
day.
up. Yeah,
Once a day.
there's a lot of bad
That
shit
was
in
a
this
nice
world.
finish right there.
Is it? It's not over
Damn.
yet, though, is it? It's not over yet.
Like, no, it's not, but that was fucking hilarious. Cena, like, tossed his ass.
I saw it. Yeah, he said the fireworks all went off.
I'm like,
That was
damn.
very reminiscent of when Mick Foley went off the when he
You know
fought The
what?
Rock.
I wish, you know what? I kind of wish Cena became a heel at that exact moment. He's like, you know what? Fuck you. And then, like, he just did
Yeah,
you
he can't be.
can't
Yeah, but the thing is, he's this is what you do with Cena: is you put him against someone who's going to be easily less popular. It's the Thunderfoot versus Venom Fang X thing all over again. It's this is.
Yeah. Let me see. We got 9 people back.
Oh, we've got 2 more people.
Like, yeah, we lost Hayes though, which is a shame because he was really interacting with everyone.
Do you know that we lost Hayes, or is he just not commenting
He's not.
right now?
He hasn't. He has. He hasn't quit. He didn't quit. See, this is where Lana's
Well, I
run
mean,
down there. See, Lana's run down there. This is where this is. I think it's gonna. Rusev's gonna do something. He's gonna grab.
so like Rusev win with the accolade, John quit.
No, I don't think. I don't think he'll. And I don't think he'll. I think John Cena will say, "I quit," because he's gonna grab Lana and threaten to break her neck or something, unless John Cena says, "I quit." And because Cena's such a stand-up guy, you know. It'll be like when Mick Foley said I quit against Ric Flair because he threatened to hit Melina. What else?
Let me see. Alright. Oh, yeah, well, true. He hasn't commented. I guess that's why I thought he stopped watching. Shouldn't he have rolled after he was supposedly in Pyro? Let me see. I think Rusev is just dead. Like he's not even.
I love reading these comments, like people who actually forget that this is what you call marks in this room. They're just people asking stupid questions.
Nay. Just like one of my Korean state published propaganda cartoons. What? Hi, random person using another name. Prefers open challenge from rather. If you want to quit for Rusev, press Alt 4 F plus 4. Whoa. What the
Suplex.
fuck? That was nice.
Oh, he bent the barricade as well. The pre-prepared barricade that totally is real.
It's hilarious how, like, you can just imagine if that was real, John Cena's, like, spine would have snapped in, like, 4
They
places.
probably do it. It's probably like what Uri Geller does with those spoons that he bends. He like spends 45 minutes weakening them up, like, and so they fall apart.
I think
That is a great face there, Rusev.
Rusev has just made the best, like, oh my god, I just been masturbating for 5 minutes and still 4 orgasms. Matt, come back.
Yo,
Matt, watch the match.
I've always been here.
Matt, you watch the match with us, bro.
Alright, I'm watching it.
Matt, I can just say, Matt, you're doing very well. I didn't think we were going to make it this far. By the way, don't worry, we're still on the pre-show.
You haven't missed anything.
See, some people have mentioned this. I would like to see Team Hell No. It's like I think if they bring Daniel Bryan back, they should bring Team Hell No back. If they're going to bring Kane, if they're going to change because then you can give Daniel Bryan a bit of a break, like not have him do the whole matches.
Basically, yeah, he can take a break.
Because Team Hell No is great.
LOL, Rusev crying. Rusev's ass is greater than Lana's ass.
Mm-hmm.
They aren't smarts, of course. LEL.
Mm-hmm.
Reverse Cena quit. Camel clutch. Sweet shit music.
Why is it only foreigners use the camel clutch? And also, isn't the camel clutch technically the most racist wrestling name, considering It was only ever used by fucking.
Oh my god, I like this. I like that actually. He's carrying Rusev.
Jimmy Wang Yang is on his way to save the US champ.
Holy shit, it's like Rusev is playing horsey on fucking
This is how you carry your friend home from a pub.
when he's really drunk. I gotta make sure he gets home. Like, this is actually not a bad little, like...
It's been good, then.
It got better.
Cena always has good matches. People give him shit. He always has good.
When people give him shit, yeah, his matches do.
Yeah, he's really solid.
He was really solid for the 10 minutes I watched.
I mean, the problem with him is just like his character is obnoxious.
I don't think he's character. I think he's. See, people compare him to Roman Reigns. It's like keep talking about Roman Reigns being made the next Cena, but Cena's light years ahead of Roman Reigns. He just like when he was in London, Cena comes out at the start of the show and everyone's booing him, but within 90 seconds, Cena spun it around and had everyone cheering.
I don't really ever see. Wait, I guess he gave up. That's him.
No, I don't think he did. He didn't. No, he didn't. The referee's telling him he didn't.
Lana, yay!
There was recently an interview. There's a recent interview with Alberto Del Rio, a shoot interview, and he actually said John Cena is one of the best wrestlers in the world that he's ever worked with.
Really?
That's what he said. He said he's one of the few wrestlers. He's the only wrestler he worked with who he would let let him call a match. He said he's a. He didn't just say he's good. He said he's one of the best wrestlers in the world.
That's interesting too, because like a lot of people usually give Cena like really good feedback whenever they're asked about him. Like, what do you think of John Cena?
You never hear anything bad said about him, do you? You never hear. Oh my God, he's literally undoing the ring. This is getting good and brutal. This match, I like this.
He's like, I will make you say I quit for Mother Russia.
He's going to tie him up. This is what he's going to do. He's going to tie him up. He's going to tie him up.
He's like, either you quit or Hart to quit.
He's going to use the rope to tie John Cena up.
Oh my God, Rusev looks like Umaga if Umaga lost like 20 pounds.
Well,
And if Umaga was still alive.
He died about. He's probably lost a lot more than 20 pounds.
That's all one. You know what?
Either that or Cena's going to wrap the STF round Rusev with the rope.
What if Cena passes out instead of quitting?
Here we go. No, sink. There we are. So STF with the rope.
Oh my God! My face, my beauty. Not really. I think Lana's gonna interfere and save Rusev.
Oh, she's going to throw the towel in, isn't she? Something stupid. Cena can't even make it look good with the rope.
He's like, I'm trying really hard. This looked a lot better.
It is amazing how how terribly bad he is at this move.
Wait. What is Lana saying? Hold on.
Oh, that's it. Well, that's them. That's them done. That's Lana and Rusev done. Lana, you fuck boy.
That's just so weird on so many levels.
There's surely in an I Quit match there should be a rule saying that someone else can't quit for you.
Yeah.
And also, let's be honest. You can tell that they're going to keep Cena's the title on Cena mainly because they've made that fucking T-shirt for him that's got the US belt on it. You're not going to.
I'm supposed to be honest. Like his whole fucking That's probably the least obnoxious thing with his gimmick is like his whole fucking patriotism stuff.
I don't really even
Yeah,
get
but the patriotism stuff is just inadvertent because he's up against he's up against Rusev.
my whole thing is I don't really get the whole obnoxious comment because unless obnoxious means
I mean,
something
I'm
else
not talking
entirely.
about like I'm talking about in terms of like he's been like just the same character for so long, like
How
Yeah,
it's
but I mean,
kind
yeah,
of
but
to
it
the
works.
point.
Yeah, but the thing is, people don't. But it works. I mean, you can't deny that he goes out there, he gets the big.
I don't understand how that's in and of itself obnoxious.
It's
Hmm.
just like if say you were fed like
But what do you
mashed
do with him?
potatoes
What do you
every
do with him
day.
then, Matt? What's the alternative? What do you do with John Cena?
Yeah, like that's
Because
the
this whole
million
thing about
dollar question,
this whole
Coughlin.
thing, all these people who say turn him heel, these are people who cheer
Yeah,
heels.
that's something. Like
So you
no,
turn John Cena
never
heel,
turn. You can't turn John Cena heel.
and also you can only. The problem is you can only, and this is the problem with Daniel Bryan being injured, is you can only really turn your top guy a full heel if you've got someone to replace him, and they really haven't got anyone to
I,
replace him.
I'm still at a loss as to how the guy is obnoxious. Like, I mean, unless you just don't like
Yeah,
maybe parts of his personality, I guess, but outside of that, I don't really see how he's that.
I don't see how anyone could dislike John Cena as a person. You know,
He's not an abrasive asshole.
no.
No,
Like
he's not.
particularly
He's
offensive.
too nice.
Yeah.
Like Caleb, Cena
He's one of
might
those.
kill some
If
people.
anything, I think Matt just doesn't like. Matt's one of those people who
It's
hate
like
people.
Coughlin. I don't know if you know this guy. Like, there's a guy on YouTube who does video game shit named John Tron.
I know the name. I don't actually watch him.
He's like a very happy guy and shit.
Yeah.
He's always
Yeah, but
smiling
the
and shit.
thing is
I hate his fucking
the thing
guts.
about that is that's true of a lot because I'm literally subscribed to about 50 channels that just do Minecraft videos, and some of them I just had to stop watching because you every single one it's like,
Well,
hey guys,
I'll
how you
admit,
doing? How you doing, guys? Great, how God, and they're just like everything that happens to them is the most amazing or the
well,
worst thing ever.
So I
I'll
can't.
admit it's crazy
All right. So
because
no,
like I hate John Tron.
So wait, I get. Hold on,
I'm
one
sorry.
minute. So I kind of get what.
Sorry.
No problem. I get what Matt's talking about because it's something my cousin has where he had this roommate, right? And she's like a genuinely happy person. And it pisses him off because he's a very like depressed and melancholy person. So her being happy.
So what
like,
you're saying is Matt just doesn't like Cena because he hates the fact that he's good
also,
looking,
I don't
talented,
trust-
successful.
I
Here's
think
the
so.
other
Yeah,
reason.
I think so.
The only time I remember feeling like that when I was younger, when a girl you really liked got a boyfriend and you met him and he was a really nice guy and you wanted to because you wanted a reason to hate the guy.
1 second, can I say something? Because like I'm getting loud.
Go ahead, Matt. Go ahead,
My
Matt.
aunt's like,
Go ahead.
unplug the fucking internet. Like no, I don't really hate him for that. I hate him because like I don't trust people who are always like happy and shit. Because I'm like,
He's not
like
necessarily always happy. He's
he's hiding something. That's why I hate John Tron because I'm like John Tron's always.
But Matt, you're judging people who are presenters who are on YouTube videos. They're not going to people who make gaming videos, particularly the pop one. They're presenting a show, and they're going to put on.
Here's a question. Here's a question, and this is a good way to gauge it. Matt, Matt?
Hi.
All right. Do you try to find reasons to hate someone or to hate something?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I think you're doing that thing where you've decided you want to hate someone, and you need to find a reason afterwards.
That's pretty much it, though. It's like. It's like my cousin. Like he wanted to like to hate somebody just because he wanted to hate somebody. That's just like it's a weird personality.
I think we all do that. We all sometimes meet people and like we want to dislike them for whatever reason.
I mean, like, unless someone is like, I mean, you may disagree with me, but unless someone has a personality, it's like someone I don't like because of something
Yeah.
they said previously. I don't feel that way.
Or sometimes if there's someone who I mean, like, a good example is me and Johnny Versity on YouTube. Like, me and him agree on virtually nothing. We're like on polar opposite ends of almost everything politically. But he and I he said when he first saw me on YouTube, he wanted to not like me because he thought I was some stereotypical left-winger who like and all this other stuff. But then he actually watched my videos and actually he realized he still disagreed with me, but I wasn't.
I think the reason for that, your reasoning and Matt and my cousin's reasoning is different because at least there's some actual reason, even if it's a prejudice. So I think Matt, it's just the sake of wanting to dislike.
I'll give you a weird example. I'll give you a weird example. I mentioned this like on my last live show. I recently got a shout out from Sargon of Akkad. Right?
Really?
Yeah, he hit 100,000 subscribers, and he gave 5 channels a shout out, and I was one of them, right? And he basically said that he described me as some extreme leftist and stuff like this, but he said that I was really funny, and so he's been defending me in other comments and stuff like that. I have no idea why he likes what I do, but like I'm sat there going, well, I don't know what to make of that because it's like. If someone did like, I don't know. I'm not too sure.
Right, I mean, I've ran into people like that who had like extreme political like contrast to your own, but like you defend them anyway.
I think for me, it's like I can respect someone who has a different, who has radically different views to me if I feel they're genuine. Like if I can see, like they're not. It's not some agenda or some prejudice. They genuinely, like, have a. Yeah, they're being because not everyone. I mean, it's possible for people to completely disagree on something, but want to get the same goal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you can have someone who's far left and someone who's far right, but they both ultimately do want the same thing. They both disagree on how you get there.
Like I remember, I've said this several times, but most of my pretty much all of my exes and all of my girlfriends or whatever. Well, not all of them. I think with the exception of like one, they were all like super conservative and shit.
Yeah.
And it was weird because I guess the fact that I got along with them so well was because.
Matt, can you stop fucking your microphone around? I can barely hear.
Hold on for 1 second. Matt.
What?
What the hell are you doing?
Your microphone. You're scuffing
I
your
thought I was muted.
Okay.
Wait. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Huh.
Matt, you're talking. Of course we can hear you.
No, I'll mute for you, Matt.
I was sleeping for a little bit.
You were sleeping for a little bit?
I was resting my eyes. Fuck you. I'm
What,
really
against the microphone?
Oh my god, you're like a fucking bear.
Well, the microphone's right in my mouth.
Can I just say I was shagging this girl for the last week who looks like a better.
Like a lot of my exes have basically been like super conservative, and I guess they liked me because I'm easier to talk to, and I've had that. There was another dude that I sometimes mention, his name was Tesla or whatever, and he liked me because he could make a shitload of racist jokes around me that he would usually get like a lot of shit for. He's like, oh my god, I can like make racist jokes around you.
Yeah.
And like horribly racist jokes, and I'm like, yeah, but like a lot of people.
Well, I mean, I've always weird because I always got on with, when I was working in pubs and stuff. I always got on well with people who some of the regulars who came in. A lot of them were old school conservatives, like from the '80s, like Thatcher, Margaret Thatcher, Tories and stuff like that. And I got on really well with them and stuff. In fact, one of the guys I used to buy speed from when I was for years was a guy called Jim, who was a National Socialist. Right, he was a Nazi. Right, and we got on like a house on fire. I used to go around his house and we'd sit there for 8, 9, 10 hours a day. We'd sit there and just like get stoned and watch TV and never had a. We always got on well with each other for some reason. I don't know why. But I think sometimes it's because I think sometimes if you, I think I've said this about me and Johnny Versity because I was talking to him and like he doesn't get why, but like he wonders why he and I get on with each other. And I said I think it's because we're both so confident in what we believe that we don't feel the need to argue it with someone because like it doesn't matter. We don't really care that we disagree because we think, well, I'm right. I don't care that he's.
I mean, like, some people whose views that I find disgusting I won't associate with, but then there are people who
I mean, on
who
YouTube,
just
it's different. I think on YouTube it's weird because you don't really have a choice as to who likes you, and that like I don't have a choice that.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, there was a guy who used to watch my videos called Anarcho who was effectively like he was a
capitalist.
No, I think he was one of them, but I mean, I think he was one, but that wasn't the thing. He was basically he described himself as a moderate white nationalist, but he basically had the same views as white nationalists. He also had certain he also said things that made me believe he might be a Holocaust denier and stuff like that. But for some reason, he used to come into my chat rooms and say things, and people would be like, "Coughlin, this guy's a white nationalist." I'm like, "Yeah, and he's not causing any problems, is he?" And they were like, "Aren't you going to kick him out?" I'm like, "No, he's not causing any problems. I mean, what good would it do if I kicked this guy out of my room, you know?"
Honestly, I probably would, to be completely honest.
The thing is, I look at it this way: it's like if I can connect with someone on beyond those bounds, then surely I've got a better chance of changing their mind. Because otherwise, you end up like these fuckers who are like now, like those people who fucking had a go at me about the whole that joke I told. You end up just like they just block you immediately and don't want to talk to you, and and it's like, well, how do you expect to change anyone's mind if you're not going to talk to people? There comes a point. There's a time for outrage and a time for anger and stuff like that, but there comes a point when if you want to actually, if you want to win this, if you want to win, if you want to get your point across, you've got to change people's minds, and you don't change people's minds by just dismissing them offhand and blocking them and not engaging them in anything. It's just counterproductive.
Well, that's the pre-op joke. I think it's the post-op joke.
It was the pre-op joke. Yeah.
Yeah, that Nessa gave you show more.
Yeah. And it's like you can say, and also it's like this week, like Sequester Zone recently quit because he made a bit of a tit of himself. I felt recently over this stuff with Gary Edwards and then with Mr. God, Abominable History Man, and that, and he quit. And I'm like, and to me, it's like, you know what? It's like you come on here, to fight for a cause, to make videos about stuff that you claim you care about, and yet you get your feelings hurt and you quit. And it's like, well, did you really? How can you sit there and it's like that whole thing about, evil men win when good men do nothing. It's like, well, if you're not going to do anything, if your feelings are going to take precedence over your I mean, I've had more shit than I'd like to go. I'll go toe to toe with anyone on how much shit you can take before I'm still here, because my feelings don't matter, and my safety or my sense of privacy or all those things don't take precedence over my fucking over what I'm doing, Yeah. And so I have no respect for people who just rage quit like that, or just say I'm not making YouTube videos anymore. It's like, well, then what are you going to do? It's like, how much did you? It's like, don't complain when you don't get anywhere. If you're just gonna.
Yeah, the Gary Edwards and the AHM shit was really weirdly polarizing too.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing about what Gary Edwards was doing is I don't think he was making. I can see why if someone was unsure, I can see how someone would see what he was doing because he was Sequester Zone was comparing him to Thunderfoot, and I'm like, he's not sitting there saying, he's not making just the sole argument that what someone wears and what they do needs to be the. He's just saying that there are things out there that show that it is a small part of it, is what he was saying, and I don't think that's an outrageous position to take. Let's be honest, if you are drunk, you are going to be you are in a more vulnerable position to things. If you are under the influence of drugs, you are in a more vulnerable position to do something, and he was just bringing up the fact that you can't run away from the fact that there is, and you just brought up this one study, and Sylvester Stallone just lost his shit. I mean, he actually was screaming at Gary Edwards in his video.
Hitler or something.
Yeah, he was just screaming. He's going like, find me one thing in this study, you fucking piece of shit. And Gary Edwards just responded, said, well, here it is, and he showed him 2 parts of the study that, that showed it. And it's like, it's like, what do you, and to me, it's, I don't know what it is, because the question zone's normally quite calm, and so I figured maybe he's got something else going on in his life, and maybe he's just reacting badly to it. But I suspect he'll be back at some point, mainly because because people who always announce that they're leaving always come back.
I thought he was just shutting down one channel but making another one or something like that.
Yeah, but I don't see the point in that. I just see that as I don't even see the point in when people do that. It's like it's not, that you can't run. This is the internet. You can't run away from your problems on the internet. The people will find you. So it's. By the way, the Bellas lost that match. If anyone's,
like, that was just for the people who were watching. The Bellas lost.
Yeah, people can watch. People could see the match. And no one is. I can't believe anyone's just watching. This is more like a director's commentary, where we talk about anything but the fucking.
What we're supposed to be talking about. Oh, yeah.
Imagine walking into a sauna and Nikki Bella is eating Bree's pussy, and she turns to you and says, "Fuck my arsehole. Do you do it, or do you piss in Bree's mouth?" Thomas, it's good to hear someone asking the difficult questions in life.
Like, do you piss in her mouth? That is the most difficult question, though, isn't it? Do you or do you not piss in her mouth? And if you do you enjoy it?
Oh, Lana just walked off. I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. Yeah. Now Cena gonna sex her. That's a thing, is it? I'm gonna sex
Sargon's video. Congrats. That's what someone said. Maybe
someone said,
shout out.
Yeah.
So,
well, the thing is, he left the first time I heard about it was he left a comment on a video by Captain Andy saying, "I quite like Coughlin," and it was weird because he'd only subscribed to me like 2 weeks previously, so I don't know how much he'd actually heard of me. But the thing is, it was quite funny as well. In that video, Sargon describes himself as a liberal. I'm like, I don't think so, mate. It's like, if you think you're a liberal, I can see why you described me as an extreme leftist, because I don't think I think I'm quite to the left, but I don't think I'm extreme.
Not really, no. I wouldn't describe you as extreme.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, politically, it's all about how you. I mean, it's like I've noticed that it's always difficult to judge someone else's political position because it's all relative to your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you look at the far left, the far right. The far right think basically there are 2 political positions: theirs and everyone else is a communist. Yeah, that's what they always.
I like to think I'm pretty close.
That's actually what my show's about. My new stand-up show. It's actually about you can't you don't get to decide what your political positions are because you are to where everyone else is. Daniel Bryan has to quit because he doesn't eat meat. No meat equals no protein. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes, Daniel Bryan, yeah, because vegans there's never been one vegan in
like
I hope he doesn't have to quit, but if he does, I think it's nice at least he got to
vegans don't eat flesh, therefore they are not strong.
Yeah. Apparently that's a story Daniel Bryan said. Apparently, like when Daniel Bryan was in the first series of NXT, he had a match with Chris Jericho, and it was really good. And Chris Jericho apparently went backstage to Vince McMahon and said, "I tell you what, that guy's really good. He's going to be really good." And Vince McMahon went, "Him? He doesn't even eat meat." I can just imagine Vince McMahon is the guy who has like a steak wrap for every meal. and
I
with
imagine
with a bottle of ketchup.
raw flat, just like a chunk of
Yeah,
raw.
he just has he has like a bison, and he drinks it with a stein of mead or something like that.
Like I imagine Daniel Bryan weeps every time he sees it. And she just has the.
No, he's not actually a vegan anymore. He hasn't been for ages.
Does he feel like a? Oh, and then
He was only a vegan because he basically got sick, and his doctor recommended he become a vegan, and then he got allergic to he developed a tofu allergy, and he said, and he basically said if you're a vegan and you don't eat tofu, you can't eat anything really.
so he's like, fuck it, I'll just eat something else. Like what? What did he just? What did
He
he?
started eating meat again.
Well, I guess that's the only real choice you have at that point.
Yeah.
Let me see. What is going on in the chat here? Wait, where the hell is Matt? Let me see. Wait. Matt, wake up.
No.
Matt, Matt.
Wake up. See, Matt, you nearly. Can Matt do? I was hoping Matt could do 2 pay-per-views in a row, and make it.
I was confident that he would this time. He seemed to be awake.
Well, I'm impressed you've made it because I wasn't too. When I heard that Matt was stoned as fuck and you're tired, I thought we were going to struggle here. I was thinking by now it would literally be just me.
I just said it's basically a crazy tirade about how savage behavior.
But it's like that whole thing about like pointing out to people, like people say Hitler was vegetarian. It's like technically he wasn't because Hitler had irritable bowel syndrome, which at the time no one knew what irritable bowel syndrome was, but his doctor told him.
Apparently people are freaking out because Onision went on some tirade about how savage behavior stems from not being vegan and how Palestinians are savages.
Anything that starts with Onision said. Is really. I mean,
I don't even understand why this is even something to talk about.
Yeah, it's the thing about Onision is he's just one of those people. He is so fucking annoying that I mean, he's been saying this for years. I mean, I remember the first time I heard of him. It was TJ made a video to him when he did this in 2009.
The Murder Eaters thing.
The Murder Eaters video, and in all fairness, TJ's video was dreadful. I mean, TJ made.
Isn't that the one where he talked about how chickens live longer because of us?
Yeah, no, that was a different video. But TJ's arguments have always been. TJ's arguments sort of against vegetarianism have always been dreadful. They're so childish and puerile, and there's no actual. And he basically says yes, because I mean, there's this classic argument that actually became a joke. In this country, like we have people go hunting for like people who hunt certain animals. The reason those animals are bred and kept in that area for hunting. So the joke was, well, if people didn't hunt deer, there wouldn't be any. You know what I mean? And a lot of people would say if people didn't, and it's true. If you look at cows have no, there's no evolutionary advantage to being a cow in terms of survival, because they're big lumbering creatures. They don't have any defenses. They can't run. They don't even blend in with they're black and white and brown.
Yeah.
So the only reason cows still exist is because we eat them. But people I don't care whether cows exist. Vegetarians don't care whether cows exist or not. If cows are meant to die out, then so be it. The idea that you should, but that's an argument. A lot of people make the argument about, look at what lots of other animals eat meat. It's yes, but their brains are the size of a walnut, and it's Neville versus Barrett, and I really do like Wade Barrett since he came back, but I don't like the fact they're calling him King, because Wade Barrett won. They brought back King of the Ring, by the way. It's a thing you might know. Wade Barrett won King of the Ring.
So now he's the king.
He's now called King Barrett.
So he's like King.
Obviously, they should call him King Bad News, because I think it's. Yeah. But Adrian Neville's been really good as well, and I hope they don't fuck Adrian Neville up.
Which they probably might.
Well, he did this brilliant. He had a match with Dolph Ziggler that was really, really good. And what happened was Ziggler, he basically was on the outside, and Ziggler was laying sort of at the end of the aisleway, on sort of half on the mat, rings match, and halfway down the aisle, and Adrian Neville sort of went to the other side of the ring, jumped on the barrier, walked all the way round, and then did like a 450 splash off the barrier onto Dolph Ziggler. You know, Wade Barrett's one of those cases where they could have done so much more with him, but he kept getting injured and they kept rebooting him in that.
Also, Palestinians are savages, but he isn't racist because he thinks everyone is savage to some degree.
I'm gonna really push it now. Right? I'm gonna do one of my old classics. I'm not racist because blacks aren't human.
Well, thank you. I'm glad I was here to share that with you.
No, I've just typed it in the chat.
I'm glad I was here to share this moment with you.
They are monkeys. And that's from a guy called Crip for Life.
Are you serious? Triple H is a noob. Rip my stream. Neville equals Dumbo the elephant.
Yeah, but he has got funny ears, but who cares? See, Neville's another one. He could end up with that sort of Daniel Bryan sort of factor, where like, cause he is just really really good, and as long as they don't overexpose him too much. But he has got big ears. His other problem is going to be when he has to do promos, because he has got a Geordie accent, which in America is going to be a real struggle.
It's just kind of like.
Well, your Geordie
also,
your Geordie accent's one of the accent like this. You go, you can talk shape pet, and it's really. I mean, I've met Geordies who I couldn't understand.
So it's kind of like listening to a less coherent Sheamus then.
Well, no, Sheamus has just got an Irish accent, but people like Irish accent. The Geordie accent is really, really difficult to understand. If I knew these two guys in college who were both Geordies, and I could understand them when they spoke to me, but when they talked to each other, their accents became really thick, and it was like they talked to me and then they talked to each other. It'd be like, "We're giving you men for good, didn't you? See, fucking man," and you could make out the odd swear word, and this and the other.
I'm going to ruin the flow of the chat again. He also hates vegans.
Who hates vegans?
ODCR. He hates.
But Onision hates pretty. Onision, I just get the impression he's got that. The thing is, it makes sense that he tried to start his own cult long time ago, because he's got that cult leader aspect where he occasionally he abuses his audience, and it's like a thing they do in cults where they sort of push the people as far as they can to see if they can break them, see if they're going to stay with them.
Yeah, just to test their loyalty.
Yeah, Stephen Molyneux does the same thing. He treats his audience like shit.
I didn't even know that, really.
Oh, he does. Stephen Molyneux's are dodgy as fuck. He's honestly. There's a website called FDR Liberated that documents that sort of documents all of the stuff that Stephen Molyneux's done, and he's been done for sort of like he's been in the papers before for people of like he has this thing called defooing where it's called defooing. It basically means it's where he basically encourages people who follow him to abandon everyone in their life, to abandon their family, and to abandon everyone they know, and to cut them all off, and not talk to them anymore. And basically that's what he does. And there's been cases where he's done it before. People who followed him have just abandoned their family. And he likes to talk about psychology and stuff like this, but he's not a psychologist at all. And his wife, who is a psychiatrist, actually got in trouble and was I think she was fired from her position because she was using this defooing thing in her practice and that.
I'm surprised like that. I'm guessing she fell for the same type of weird charisma. Because I know cult leaders are charismatic, right? So I'm guessing she fell for it too.
Yeah.
Alright, Adrian. So Barrett still has the bad news Barrett gimmick?
No, he's called King Barrett now. I don't know if I don't know, but he's a lot better now. Since they've sort of given him something to do, and he's been better since he lost the IC title, because they just you know, they were doing that thing they've been doing for years with the IC belt, where they just let the champion lose every week. Do you know what I mean? Barrett's win-loss record as IC champion was 9 losses and 1 win last time he held it.
That armband, like the little.
Why does he put the armband on to deliver a forearm? You think it would be?
I thought it was because I thought it was a part of his gimmick or something, but
Yeah, but I mean, you think if you're going to hit someone with your elbow, you would be better not to put a padding on it.
So it hurts.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that armband makes me think that one day Barrett's just gonna come out in like an all brown uniform.
Yeah, but I always loved it when he started, when he was feuding with Cena, because he was like, John Cena, I'm Wade Barrett.
Like the whole Nexus thing, it's a shame that Nexus just like fizzled out the way that it did.
Well, I think the fun thing about that is it's like even John Cena actually admits that's somewhere he fucked up. Like he actually buried Nexus because they basically had that elimination match at SummerSlam where it was 7-on-7, and John Cena beat like 3 members of the Nexus, and after being DDT'd on the concrete and stuff like that, and he basically he admitted afterwards that he shouldn't have won that match. He should have that was the thing that sort of killed that killed that sort of gimmick. Yeah.
So it's like such a good ending that Isn't Adrian Neville the guy who says he looks like an elf or something because he's so short? Or so
well, apparently, it's quite fortunate, really, because apparently he wears a cape to the ring, but the rumours were they were going to give him some shitty, like, sort of hurricane-style gimmick when he started.
Oh, wait, so Barrett's a heel, I guess?
Barrett's a heel, yeah. Neville's a face. But, like, the thing is, because Neville's got big ears, they were going to give him some really naff, like, shitty Mighty Mouse sort of gimmick.
Or the underdog gimmick.
No, it wasn't underdog. It was literally going to be like a Mighty Mouse superhero gimmick because he's got big ears, and it's like you're just going to make a joke,
Like it worked for Hurricane because like.
Yeah, but it didn't really because he wasn't taken seriously though, was he?
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
Adrian Neville's a guy who's got.
I agree with you. I mean, like it kind of worked a little bit for Hurricane, but I don't think it worked.
The only thing the Hurricane ever did that I thought that I loved was when he had that short feud with The Rock that lasted a couple of weeks. And let's face it, he was with The Rock, so it's not too difficult. But to have a
hey, look, it's Booker T's King Booker outfit. Right?
Yeah, well, that's the King of the Ring outfit. It's not King Booker, it's King Booker. I loved King Booker. That was one of those things. It's like it's shit, but it's like he just Booker T just like put everything into it. He just
I think Matt has officially died on us.
Yeah, well,
that's a shame.
See, now we have half the. See, now the show's half black and half white. It's all even now.
It's balanced.
Balance has been redressed in the universe.
All hail King British fag.
See, now that's just discriminatory. I can't believe how this room's they're saying such rude things about the British. I just can't. I expected better.
Pushing next year, Black King. Yeah, Steph has no idea about fighting this. Just proves it was rather watch child porn than this. Hold on. Here we go. Steph has no idea about fighting this. Just proves it. I would rather watch child porn.
Stephanie's got nothing to do with this. This isn't to do with Stephanie.
Look, rest in peace, BB King. Neville won. Neville heel. TSM wonder. Like, I love this fucking chat. Especially the one guy who's like, I'd rather watch child porn than this. What?
Okay, this is my comment.
Wait, I think Matt's back. Matt, you back? Nope. There you go. He just went to sleep and that was it in the back. Ben E. King died. B. King died. Burger King. Neville will be main eventing Mania in a couple of years.
Oh, he's built like a brick shithouse though. For
Oh wow! Like I hope he didn't land on like the top of that fucking crowd. That
no,
shit
no, he didn't have the crown on.
hurt. Cause like that shit looks like it would hurt. What does
His
it?
his finishing maneuver is fucking brilliant though. He's really really good.
How many matches are left anyway?
I think well it's 20 past 3 now, so yeah, it must be the main event now.
All right, that wasn't
And
too bad.
I would like them just to pull a shocker and just because they're doing fucking Elimination Chamber in a couple of weeks. So just have I think they should have Dean Ambrose win the title and then have him drop it in a couple of in Elimination Chamber just to mix it up.
Adrian Neville, a match I can get into. Cowardly countout win for Adrian.
Neville is the new Rey Mysterio. He's much. I'm sorry, Neville's much more. And well, I say that different eras and that, but the next Mysterio is Kalisto. There's this guy but there's a tag team in NXT which basically is Sin Cara and another guy called Kalisto who's basically
Holy shit! Is that John Cena? Oh, never mind.
no, it's tough. These are Tough Enough video. We should get Matt to do a Tough Enough video.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
That would be awesome. Or imagine me just wearing like a leopard skin posing pouch doing that.
Just a bra, like I'm the next diva.
We should get Liam to do it, just wearing a towel and just do the next Val Venus.
Like hello, like in Liam's like just monotone voice, like.
I remember Liam. Do you remember Van X did that video years ago where he was just wearing a towel out of the shower, and it was the only time I ever thumbed up a Van X.
I thought you were gonna reference the time he was like the Joker for some random reason.
No, I thought that was quite funny. I thought that was quite funny too. The thing about Van X, he is quite funny when he has got quite he can be quite amusing and he's got quite a snarky sense of humour. But like no, he made the barking atheist Daniel. Yeah, but when Vin and Fang X came back in like I think it was 2011 or something. Barking atheist made a video to Venom Fang X sort of like as a warning and all this other stuff to like be careful, we know. And Venom Fang X made this brilliant response to him where he was just wearing a towel. He was in the shower. He was like just got out of the shower. He was just wearing a towel, and he basically responded to it. And he put on this fake British accent, but the killer line was because he's like, hello, Sean. I'm the barking atheist, and Sean just went woof. And it was the fun. He kept every time he said barking atheist, Sean just went woof like that. It was so fucking funny, and he just made this joke response. I think you could legitimately say.
Oh wow, Callisto looks amazing.
Yeah, he is. He's really, really fucking good. But I think they say because Sin Cara is basically a lost cause at this stage. They're basically setting Kalisto up to be the next Rey Mysterio, but they're sticking him in the tag team at the moment because Lucha Dragons were in NXT, and now they're in the main roster. But Kalisto's really, really good. And he's quite small. He's very, very he's smaller than Rey Mysterio in terms of build. He's about the same height. Still there. Nope. Caleb's. Apparently Caleb's is gone.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you,
What's up?
where did you go?
I had to answer the door. I'll be right back in about 20 minutes. I'll be back in 10 minutes. I gotta go. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll try to hurry back.
Okay, let's go mental and just say that Dean Ambrose is going to win this. I really should try and find out where the what's going on in the chat. uh, trying to find the actual uh, what's the name of our channel again? Oh yeah, um, 8 people watching. Jesus Christ! It's basically a TNA house show in this. Here we go. Is Kane still a wrestler? Yeah, yes. He doesn't look like it. Well, he looks like a libertarian presidential candidate. Um,